pretty sure.
Should we just start like that?
It's recording now.
Yeah, it is. Welcome back. Welcome back.
The first one was better.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's lock in.
All right.
Reference note.
Welcome back to episode, was it 17?
Are we at 16 or
This is
17?
17
Okay, 17.
of the Brewhouse podcast. I guess
Here
we go eat. I'm hungry.
Here we have today our guest, empty chair.
My
Casper.
right hand.
Yep. No
Casper.
one's here today, so today's going to be some brain rot action, I guess.
It's just us.
We asked Dylan to hop on. He said no.
Yeah, he
Just like
he
last
heard our
time.
last podcast. And
Yeah.
he cried. And his banner won't stay up either.
No.
Yeah.
Every time his banner falls, he just wants to leave.
I just
We're
realized.
It's a bad omen.
Do we put it back up yet?
You know, when
'Cause I
it did
didn't
fall, like
yesterday.
he hurt his quad like a week
Oh,
after.
shit.
Chase's
It's a bad
fell,
omen.
and then Chase just like
It was
completely
like
lost.
half-mast.
Yeah.
It's a bad omen now.
Jackie's kind of went down a little bit today too.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. And Jackie's next.
She's going to North Americans too.
No.
I'm gonna kill one of these people.
Alex has stayed strong the whole time, and he's gonna just be undefeated this year again.
He's just giga chatting everything.
Just gigamaxing. He's going to have his hat down like the Highway Patrol.
I was talking to
Thundercock.
Haley, and she said she'd vote Alec to be the most handsome in Brewhouse.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I exist. Fuck.
Yeah, true.
We know
Not because of Garrett.
Spencer exists. What is this?
Yeah,
we know who'd vote for you to be most handsome.
Who would it be?
I would say Alec is most handsome.
I'd say something. Cut that out.
I'm gonna leave that in.
Most handsome.
Well, remember?
What do you mean? Remember what?
Whenever she was like, if I didn't have a boyfriend, you'd be my boyfriend.
Yeah, no, I did not like that. Cutting all this out, right? I can't have this.
I'll cut her name out, but
What do you mean? Cut the whole thing.
I'll cut out a lot of stuff and make it sound like people can't tell what we're saying.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You could just put like Autobot sounds to us as morphing every time we mention
just-
somebody's name. So
When are we gonna stop cutting out?
Something.
Right
Right now.
this episode,
I'm cutting that out.
Something.
Files drops finally.
Something else.
We're gonna spend a whole episode.
The only
just
time I
talking
did cut
about
his
it.
name out
No
is because
kidding.
someone was genuinely talking about him, like just being here.
Yeah.
They never said anything about him, so I just left it in. Little Easter eggs, I guess.
So you're just gonna hear. When are we cutting? Boop, out. When are we gonna stop cutting
No,
out?
actually, just make it silent. So I'm just like, all right, so yeah, and that's how it sounds on the podcast.
You start adding beeps.
Just beep. I need to get like someone here to make a beep noise, and then I'll just use it. Do
Right
it.
now, here you go. Beep.
Or just say something.
Something.
Okay, I'll use that. Every bleep is just something.
Censored.
Yeah.
Censor.
Yeah.
We need to start getting. Hopefully, we get sponsored one day. We can do like little ads in the middle of talking.
Yeah.
We have like a guest here.
Bullshit.
We're just like, so we just look straight at the camera.
Just adds.
Dude
turns
wipes.
into it.
Yeah.
Blue Chew.
Define
Blue chew. On the thigh. Blue chew.
yeah, the guest. Blue Chew.
I think we should put a paywall behind the unbleeped. And-
Honestly,
and
yeah,
that's
we
that's
should
what
just
I'm
open a
doing.
Patreon and then just
Like,
upload
just
the
talk.
like
Not,
the
like,
raw
not even as a joke anymore.
the raw footage.
Yeah.
Like actually, it's not a bad
I
idea.
don't know. Yeah. I
Charge
guess.
like $2 or
Make it
whatever.
like
the fuck.
make it at least like $50.
You think?
Yeah.
If we
Fuck.
get one guy to subscribe to our Patreon.
I think Wilson would be the one guy.
That's
He's
it.
always the one who listens to the podcast anyway.
Yeah.
He always wants the raw
Should
footage.
we do like a? Should we just do like a separate episode where it's just super raunchy the whole time?
No, we just don't.
no,
edit.
we should, I mean like all episodes that are just we just
That'd be
put
so
the
easy for
the
me,
raw
though.
Exactly.
uncut versions
It'd be
on
longer,
there.
It'd be
too.
like free money.
The Mikey one would be worth like $200.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
That's like criminal.
It sucks that I don't have all like we have them saved. So like
Well,
maybe
they're
we
on
could,
YouTube though.
So yeah, I guess we could all save them from YouTube and just upload them onto Patreon
Yeah.
that way. Because I was like, I don't have all of the old ones on my laptop anymore.
Hayden, if you will watch that,
He's
and
also
pay
is
for
listening
it.
to this, yeah.
you're listening to this.
Hayden would, but like
He's a good boy.
I feel like we couldn't charge too much money.
Yeah.
John also listens to it.
Wilson's the one who wants like the raw footage, right?
Yeah.
Or talks about
Yeah,
it.
he's
Because
the
we do
one.
cut out a lot of good stuff that we just can't say.
Yeah.
I
Well-
kind of realized like even there's people that listen to the podcast, but then also there's people who listen to the people who listen to the podcast. I think unless the people I'm thinking about are listening right now, but Yeah, I found we got to be a little careful about what we say on this
But
podcast.
one thing I do want to say is Spencer's finally on the podcast after like 3.
Oh yeah,
You haven't been on in forever.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, Spencer.
Yeah, he was out fighting wars and saving people.
Fighting the good
It
fight.
really was a Battlefield 6 out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, Battlefield of the Mind.
Yep.
he's hitting the
And you
gauntlet
beat
real
it.
hard.
Yeah. I win.
We had Colonel Butt Cheeks on our team, and we were able to win.
Oh yeah, dude.
Were you guys there? No, you weren't there for that.
I think you told me about it, but
Yeah,
yeah,
we paired
no.
with Colonel Butt Cheeks, and he's like level 200, and we're just carrying us.
Gosh dang.
Man was goated.
One man army. Just
Yeah,
a random
literally.
guy. Just
he would
playing
mark
it.
everything, come drive by,
Yeah.
pick me up.
No mic, but he was had like great communication.
John Battlefield.
Yeah, literally.
He's the creator of
Typing stuff,
Battlefield.
marking things, all that. He was on it.
He's
So,
like secretly like a super soldier, just training with Battlefield before
Colonel
he gets
Butt
dropped
Cheeks,
off.
Man had an aura, like mad aura, a Thragg level of aura, dude.
You see that one like special operations guy? He made a bet and made like $400,000 that Maduro would get captured before the operation got like executed, I guess, or something.
Really?
Oh no.
Yeah, and then he got
Oh
caught.
shit.
You could probably be good at that, Spencer.
I don't know. God forbid a man bets on himself.
Yeah, yeah. Like what?
I think there's only like one bet left I could take, but
Something.
Right.
Bombs
do that.
America.
who knows?
We bombed.
Something.
Yeah.
Well,
That's already happened.
it'll be,
Something.
but what country it actually stems through is going to be the question.
Spencer
But
starts
if
his
you
own
chase it
country.
enough, I'm sure it'll lead back to
Spencer starts his own country, buys one of the islands near.
Something.
Okay, I'll bleep that word though. I'm not gonna let them
The big something.
the big
Something.
be mentioned.
Yeah, probably not. Probably best. Some lady got arrested for mentioning it in a text message
Bro,
in the group
yeah.
chat.
What?
She was
It was a student in
yeah.
Florida, and in this one group chat, she was like, "Then y'all hope you can hear me drop bonbons
Making
on
a joke.
on like the student center or whatever, because they were like studying or."
Did someone like report it,
And
or
then-
did they
and then
like?
Apparently.
And then somebody reported it. It got like way escalated, and she's now facing like 15 years of like jail. And
It's bullshit.
That doesn't make sense.
It's
But-
because
but
it was a threat to the school
the-
safety, even though it's like obviously you're doing it because Israel or Netanyahu was mentioned.
unfortunately, the judge that she got is of a certain religion,
Oh.
so it's not helping.
Yeah,
but-
that
but
definitely
still,
won't
like,
help.
There's
stupid.
been worse things.
Everybody has-
in all the
there's
group
people
chats.
have said
And then
way
there's
worse
like there's
stuff.
rape group chats, and they're not doing anything about that. So like,
yeah.
okay, whatever.
I love that Bernie Sanders when he's like interviewing them in the Senate, and he's talking to the one lady, and he's like, "So would it be anti-Semitic if I said this?" And she was like,
Oh, I know
"No,
what
it's
you're
not
talking
a direct attack at the being of Jewish
Oh,
people."
yeah.
I know.
And then he turns and goes, "Rabbi."
Yeah, it just summoned him. It's so funny. He just like summons him, like he just shows
Rabbi.
up randomly. And he's just anti-Semitic. Rabbi?
Speaking of which, we need some loans for the gym.
Preferably 0%
Yeah,
interest rate if
0%.
possible.
We just lost our relationship with MidFirst right there.
No, I know Michael's the goat, dude. He's not gonna.
Dude, he really is though. He's got like everything done for us.
Dude, whenever I lost the credit card, I get a new one. I was like, they kept telling me, yeah, call these people, and I call them and be like, hello, like, put this number in, and then they'd be like, yeah, it's gonna like pretty much like they kept leaving me on hold, direct me to other people, leaving me on hold, nothing. I email Michael. I'm like, hey, I need a new credit card. It's also in Claudio's name. He just emails me like an hour later, and he's like, it should be there like in 3 days. I was like, goat.
Yeah, it's like
goat.
why is it that hard?
I don't like mid first, but
difficult?
Michael is the goat. Michael is the goat.
It just works out.
Yeah. Speaking of those call centers, man, I don't care if they're, foreign people or something. As long as, like, you got to understand the accent part of it. It's like, yeah, they can speak English, some of them, but I can't understand them. So why are they the person on the call center that you're hiring?
That's
Like,
cheap labor, baby.
Yeah, it's cheap. That's literally why.
Need something that I'm like, I need to get this done, or it's urgent, or it's like really important.
Dude, they always
I
get
call-
mad at you too.
Well, I end up, I go through a 5-minute long menu now to finally, get to somebody. And,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, man.
And then you don't
Come on.
understand, or especially when like there's like the scammers, when they're scamming you and you like don't give in or you say something, dude, they just like start yelling at
Yeah.
you. Fuck your mother! Fuck your mother!
They just
not
call them
redeem
Metro,
it.
and then they hang up on you.
Do not
Do not hang
redeem
up the
it.
phone. Do not hang up the phone.
Do not redeem it.
Do not redeem it.
That's one of
Do
my
not
favorite.
redeem it.
That's one of my favorite videos. This guy's acting like he's a grandma. He's like, "Oh, I redeemed it." He's like,
I love
"No,
that.
no,
Why did you redeem it?
here I go."
Yeah, there's a guy that does that. I don't know if it's the same dude, but like popular on YouTube that does that. And he was like, because one of the tricks I think they do is they change what your bank account screen looks like or something. And so he was just doing it back to him, made him think that he took a bunch of money out of their account.
I saw one dude, he'd have like, I don't know how he did it, but some program where when they take over the screen, he'd have it to where he'd lock them, and then like a goose would fly over and then pull their information over into the screen, and they'd sit there, and then he'd hack into their surveillance.
Yeah, that's
and
one of the
watch
best
them.
things is watching the
Yeah.
camera ones where he's
It's
just
like
like
John
I can
Browning or
see
Jay
you.
Browning or something.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude is, like scares me. I'm glad he's on our side.
Dude, there's some scary stuff happening with like AI too now with like the scammers to where they're like cosplaying as like other people or like video
Yeah.
like they're Zoom calling people now.
I saw
and like
one
they
where one guy
sound
just
their
wouldn't like, move
accent
his head because
is
it was
different
cut off.
and
You
everything.
wouldn't, like do this.
And if he won't put his hand in front of his face because he knows it's
Some
fake.
guy's like,
and-
"Can you show me that certificate?" He's like, "Yeah."
yeah. So obvious that you're trying to scam them, but yeah, it's getting scary.
I'm gonna get scammed.
I'm
Did
gonna-
you see
I'm gonna be
the?
old. I'm gonna get scammed out of
I
my
think
mind.
it
I know.
was,
I'm gonna try to buy my son or grandson something. I'm just gonna pay like $1,000.
Buy him a PC and I just order like a neon bomb that just. I think it was like, I don't know if this is real, but it was like a look into like Chat GPT like 2 or version 2 or something like that, and it was it shows like generate an old couple at a diner, and it shows like looks AI where they're next to each other. And then it was like the ChatGPT version 2, and it literally looked like an actual like picture someone just took of their grandparents
Oh,
like
yeah.
talking.
It's getting better. Like every few months, like a better, newer model is just being released and just harder.
Well, they said something. There's like there was AI, then AI something general intelligence or something like that. General AI, and then there's like super intelligence, and we went from the base AI to now the general intelligence. So AI is just as capable as human beings in every
'cause-
capacity now.
Because like,
And so now I think the next step is like that super intelligence, where then AI has now superseded the human
'cause
capacity.
most AI
Crazy.
just pulls information that's already like existing. That's why a lot of like AI models have trouble generating an image of like a full cup of wine, because that's not like something that's really like on the internet. It's always like half a glass of wine. But now they're starting to make models that like can actually like come to conclusions and like actually like start thinking instead of just pulling information from like Reddit and like everywhere. So it's scary out there.
Recently, there was like a restaurant that's like AI powered too now, so like people aren't gonna be able to work in like fast food places eventually and all
There's
that.
vending machines that are also
Good, dude.
There's,
Yeah, I
there's
order all
really
the time.
good. There's really good vending machines
Yeah,
at
man.
Brewhouse Barbell. Also, I think that are AI powered. That's the only one I do like. So
Yeah.
You'll
Entrance
see how
one.
long that one lasts. It's not giving good signs right now.
The other one, it's about to be
Broke immediately.
It's about to be a hazard in our new walkway whenever we bring the locker room down. Yeah,
just need to get rid of that one. The other one.
yeah, he's gone.
That's exciting though. The locker room coming down.
Oh yeah.
Guess we should probably segue into that.
Yeah, so that'll be soon. Hopefully within the next month.
Have you talked to him about it yet?
Yeah, so he came here and talked to me. He was like, "Yeah, let me talk to Bob," which is like his dad, and he's like, "Yeah, so I'll have to get like an electrician out and then some demo guys." He's like, "I don't see why we couldn't do it within the next month or so." I was like, "Yeah, just let me know so I can plan to get
So you
everything
can, like, move
removed."
things.
Yeah.
Move things. Like, yeah, that'll be perfect.
Compared to like last
I'll let you
time.
know. So I'm gonna hit him up next week and see if he got a time.
Are we gonna pay for it?
He said there'd be it definitely take some costs, and I was just like, whoa.
It's like at that point we could just buy sledgehammers ourselves and fucking knock it down.
And
Yeah,
so I go
I'll
like,
do it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well,
immediately.
Well,
we
I
just have the electrical guys prep it for us, and then we can tear it down.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Especially it's
Jace
like
do it.
there shouldn't be like I wouldn't mind us paying for like the electrician because like that makes sense, I guess, to a point for us to pay for that maybe.
We
but
could
like
do it, but
that's really it. Nothing else we should have to pay for. Realistically, we shouldn't have to pay for any of it, but
We'll see.
it's not our building.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, what do we? So, more combos, more deadlift platforms.
So how do we?
What are we
Yeah,
really
how do we want
thinking
to
about that?
organize this spot? Because if we do put those red racks back
We-
at the where the blacks used to be, are we gonna do like deadlift platform against the walls, and then in the center combos, or are we gonna do like a U with the combos?
I think
I
more
say
like a
U.
more like a U makes more sense anyway. I feel like if we had deadlift platforms against the wall, it'd be kind of a hazard for people. I've seen so many videos of people falling back and like hitting their heads or
They're, like,
something, or like just hurting themselves more just because like they get out of breath or something like with their belt, and so they pass out.
And we're in here recording a podcast, and dude just
Yeah, I mean, I don't want that to happen. Fuck.
dude. I told Dylan there's this clip of this dude, or not Dylan. I told Chase. It was like an Instagram where this guy like. It shows this dude like with a cow, and he like kicks him, and then it cuts this dude getting thrown through chairs, and he gets up and doesn't add. I told Chase, I was like, you need to throw Dylan through our wall. He gets up and doesn't add for your vending machine.
Maybe we could. I mean, maybe AI is powerful enough to where you could just throw anything at it and like make it into like a person,
Yeah.
maybe like a chair or some shit, and then just allow him to do like that, so you don't actually have to throw him.
Nah.
Or actually, we could, I
Imagine
guess.
that.
Nah. Actually, go through it.
He
Commit.
calls this dude Dylan's fucking dead.
Bro,
I
hit his
slammed
wall.
on
He
his
hasn't been
headbutt.
breathing.
That's why his banner fell, I guess.
He's not bleeding at
Foreshadowed
all,
it.
but I think there's some internal bleeding.
Yeah.
You start coughing out blood.
Yeah.
So once we get the time set for the locker room, do we want to? When do we want to buy the mats?
We could pretty much buy it right then. Once the wall's knocked
Like, once
down, we
it's
could
getting
buy them
knocked,
then. I also Claudio brought up a good point about like us reorganizing over like where the leg press is,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like just essentially rotating it.
I wanna reorganize where like those jerk blocks are and the logs and stuff. Especially if we put the new racks, the other racks over there. I'd love to just make it like a really good setup for log press, circus dumbbell, so it's not just.
With the flooring, we should reorganize honestly everything.
I feel like
don't see why
we'd
not.
notice a lot more room we could work with because there's not a bunch of.
Well, if we get rid of the big jungle gym cage,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like we'd have a lot more room also.
Yeah.
Because it's just a bunch of like empty space that's taken up by like posts.
Yep. I
But-
agree.
And I don't know what I know. I told you guys about rotating the cable machine. I feel like that would let us put at least like 2 more leg machines in that
Mhm.
area.
Yeah, it would. I honestly feel like we could do a better thing with the better spot with the glute ham raise and the reverse hyper against that wall.
Yeah. Where else would you want to put it?
We get rid of the peg deck and the yellow lat pull down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. I'm
yeah.
not opposed to that either. I haven't been using that one because I used to
the
like
peg
that.
deck's broken.
The yellow one's also just they're both
The
old.
lat pull down, we don't need it. We have 2
The-
lat
the
pull
peg
downs
deck-
already.
It's broken, but it's still like fully usable.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Which
literally
we could
hanging on
sell
by
it
a single
like
bolt.
for a little bit more than.
We need to get another one though, and then I feel like that one's used a lot.
Mikey could come back if we got that one, whatever he's talking
Oh, the
about.
Arsenal one.
Yeah.
I ran
not bad.
into him at 4-star and he was using that. I was like, of
Yeah.
course.
Hey, come get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can't do rear delts on it, so
Oh, so it's only a
yeah,
peg deck?
it's like
Okay.
a bench.
Oh,
and then
okay.
it has 2 handles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'd like it to be used as a peg deck and also a delt fly. I think
Yeah.
that's just best.
Those are
realistically.
yeah, just upright one.
So
That's
it's
fine.
multi-use and it takes up. I mean, you don't have to buy 2 pieces of equipment.
Yeah, it won't be like so long too.
It'd be better. There's so many things I really.
We
could
could
do.
hold off on getting rid of the.
Yeah, but the lat pull down, I
But
think we should.
the
get rid
yellow
of.
lap pull down, we can get rid of.
I
I know
agree with
people
that.
who won't use it because the belt has a little like notch in it, and they're scared that it's gonna rip. Like it's not
That and
gonna
it catches too. You can feel
Nah.
it.
It-
You
it's
just
'cause-
sell
it's
it and
'cause
be like,
need
needs a new
clean.
belt.
Yeah,
but
I
It just
still
needs to be
works.
clean.
There's also no point in having 2 of the same whenever we're so limited on space.
Yep, I agree.
I love when you'll be going and then it'll just like hit a drop set for you.
Dude,
the plate
I
will
would-
fall off. And you're like,
that would
okay.
scare me, and I'd be like, all right, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
We can also sell the badass dumbbells as well.
Oh yeah, that we
Yeah.
need to
Those
get
are
rid
like
of.
$2,000
They're-
or
they're-
1,800.
They're too badass.
They're
They're
too badass
too-
for us.
Yeah.
We don't need them in the gym. Whenever we have a whole set of dumbbells.
Yeah, if we sell that, maybe some mats, the black Rogue Jungle, that's like, I think it was like $4,000 total. That's like how much
For
it's
that?
worth. Yeah. because it's like so much space you can use stuff with, and the pull-up bars.
Where do we want to start off with the flooring? The dumbbell area or like powerlifting area?
I'd say probably the powerlifting area would be the easiest to do first.
Yeah.
And then there's like moving like the sandbags, the stone. But that wouldn't be bad. We've done that already.
Yeah. I mean, once we need to do it section by section.
Yeah.
That's obviously the best thing to do.
Yeah.
So I guess powerlifting area, take down the wall, redo that. Hopefully we have enough space to do another platform. It'd be nice to have 3 platforms, I think.
We'll go find some pallets, and then we can load all the sandbags onto.
Oh, that'd be
pallet
nice.
And just pallet jack it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I think that would be good for us to have. Honestly,
Yeah, we
just for
probably
moving
should
stuff
keep
in
a
general.
pallet, Yeah.
There's a pallet outside.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
There we go.
From the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I guess whenever Wes sends us our T-bar row, finally we'll
We'll have 2 pallets.
have 2 pallets.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Problem
That's another piece
solved.
of equipment that we're getting too. See,
Mhm.
recently we got a Stairmaster and a pendulum squat, so pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Knee Blaster 3000.
It wasn't that bad.
I like the pendulum.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I
I
had to change the angle.
My knees
on
hurt
it.
a lot, but that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Seth was using it, and he's like,
Yeah, as soon
the
as he
whole
got on it,
time,
I was like, if it
dude.
can hold Seth, I was like, it's good. It's a good piece of equipment. Fucking 330-pound man, adding on weight on top of it.
Yeah. Just whenever I saw it, I was scared it's gonna be like a little too wobbly.
It's especially like I noticed it kind of has a more of resistance outside, but in the middle it's very much like bendy
Yeah.
a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna affect it in the long run, especially if people keep using it like Seth.
I don't know. We'll see.
I guess we'll just have to wait and
snaps
see.
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I like it a lot for quad and just more squat volume.
So that's Seth and Quinn were here, and then their younger brother Colby was in here working out.
Oh really?
And he's like 6'3", looks like Alec with a mustache. I was like, oh.
We need to get
Built
their
for my
whole
athlete.
family. Dude,
Yeah.
we need their whole family.
Jace
Just to come
came over
here.
to me. He's like, that's not one of their brothers, is it? I was like, yeah, that's one of their younger brothers. He's like, God, oh my God, dude.
He's the younger brother too.
Yeah, I was like, there's a 10-year-old in there too. Like, this dude's like 18, 19 or something.
That's crazy.
Like,
Their
having
family
your
just.
brothers being like giants.
I mean, at the end of the season 4 of Invincible, they did say they're going to repopulate Earth, so maybe they already are
Yeah.
among us.
Oh.
Mhm.
And they're just at Brew House.
That's a T-shirt idea. Incredibles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not a bad idea either.
It's Brewhouse freaking Viltrumite.
Or maybe that's the soak up theme. Is the Incredibles.
Seth was saying he wants to do Halo.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Mhm.
It's a nice one. I like
And he
that.
said for the awards, like the plaque could just be like
the Grunt
the
birthday
Halo
party.
3, or like the logo, like the ring, and then just like 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Why not
Or
1 and 2?
we
Because this is
could
the second
do-
one.
We could do like the legendary, like
Oh,
like,
I understand.
emblem
Legendary.
be like
uh,
first place, and then like heroic be second place, and then
I like that actually.
And the
That'd be
energy
sick.
sword
Yeah.
for overall.
best,
Yeah, whoever
yeah.
wins overall, and they stab the
Yeah,
person.
the main logo could be like just the ring, like the regular Halo. Dude, that'd be sick, dude.
That'd be sick to get an energy
Yeah.
sword. Fuck, I want to do it now.
Yeah.
Just for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like
just for that.
If you come in
Master
last, you
Chief helmet.
You get a meal to, like if you come in last.
I compete novice, doesn't get
Yeah.
like, an award.
just for it. Oh, dude.
Or you get taken out like a noble team if you ever if you lose.
Are we gonna do the CSO Cup here again, or are we gonna try to mess around and do it somewhere else?
I don't know.
As of now, I think the plan is to go forward, assuming that it's going to be here.
That's
unless
where
we
they're
can
they're
land
playing the
something.
events kind of for here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you talked to much of that OG&E guy?
I haven't heard anybody. Or I haven't talked to
Still?
anyone.
Okay.
So
If anybody wants to have their venue host Soak Up Showdown, hit us up.
Especially a
Looking for an
strongman
event
meet
space.
like this one. So
yeah, especially
Yeah.
if you know any OG&E people.
Yeah.
we'd like to do in the OG&E.
If
Was it
anybody
called-
owns a very large country bar,
Yeah.
we
that hasn't closed
Go
down.
to
Right
Rednecks
beside
and
a
just get
comedy
shot.
club.
bro.
yeah, I don't,
yeah, right next to a comedy club.
I don't want to do the meet over by where I live. That's not.
Hey, we should do it at
Not the
we
place
should do it at
to
the
be.
fair like that one guy told us.
Oh yeah.
Dang it, it got stolen.
Oh yeah, I
Right.
forgot.
That's
Somebody
right.
else is doing it at the fair now.
Yeah, someone.
Hey.
It's fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
some
such a
sort.
good idea.
I wonder who came up with it.
Mhm.
Other people
I
wanted
wonder
to
who
do it.
listens to our podcast.
Dang it.
Coliseum though. We already have it planned, so don't even think about doing it.
Yeah, call dibs.
Yeah,
No
dibs.
takebacks.
I thought we were doing. Paycom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we're gonna
'Cause we had
have
Paycom
a
booked
yeah
for-
we have
Yeah,
a
because
partnership
we,
with Omni Hotel. We're gonna fly everyone out and kind of let them.
We paid for the new Coliseum also, so it's the Brewhouse Coliseum instead of the Continental. So
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Shay Gilgis will be there.
Shay's
He'll be the
gonna be
announcer.
lifting.
He'll be emceeing.
he's on the mic.
Performance by Post Malone
He'll be like,
afterwards.
Yeah,
Post
Post
Malone
Malone.
and Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Post Malone, Kanye, Luke Combs.
Big X.
Yeah. Big X to plug.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine we did like a huge competition, and it was like 2 crazy events, and then like an hour-long break, and it was just like Luke Combs
Just a
came
concert
out,
in the middle of it.
and then you start again. That'd be crazy.
It would be close.
That'd be the only way for powerlifting. That'd be the only way to make powerlifting like more interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody shows up for that, and they just
Yeah.
leave after. Like the first
Well, but
session,
after the second event, we'll have Post Malone come out.
we'd have to have like a primetime session be like the first session, so everybody shows up for it, and then the second, or actually in the second sessions, people actually would stay around.
It's
I
good
think
bait
we'd
right
have to
there.
do it in between bench and deadlift,
Yeah.
just to keep people.
We should have like
entertained.
a competition where it's just like who's the strongest country singer, and we try to get every famous country guy here.
Just
country
send
singer.
them to all their agents and see what they say.
Yeah, and just
You
be
got
like, you
50
guys are gonna
grand.
compete. It's like we got Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Zach Bryan. They're all just
All showing up here to
blowing
compete.
their backs out.
Gosh. Just sings in the
Or
middle of
just
it.
sign a waiver that we don't owe you any
Yeah.
from this.
We're not paying you actually any of the money we
Yeah,
promised
we
you.
don't- this is all volunteer work. You make enough money.
Any loss that you get from not being able to go on tour after this is not our responsibility.
So I'm just coughing up blood and just ruining his career because he's trying to carry a 250 sandbag with no training.
Drag him out of the way. Drag him out of
Just
the way.
use more smelling salts, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Speaking of another big meet too, the state meet next year, since we're not gonna have it at Oklahoma Ranch,
Yeah.
are we gonna want to try to find a different venue for that one too?
We need to find. We
Yeah.
should talk to someone who. has
Hopefully,
a
in the
good
process
spot.
of looking for the soak up,
We're
we
like
find
homeless children right now.
Yeah, actually,
anyone.
we
wanna-
were doing so well with Oklahoma Ranch, and now it's all downhill from here.
That's
Yeah.
just a memory.
We had the best memories.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we could hit up the landlords and see if they'd work a deal for just a day, but I mean, based on what I know about those people,
Yeah, it's
I don't
not
think
good.
We
we're
would
like that
lose
price
money
tag.
doing that.
Not at all.
yeah, I think we'd lose quite a couple thousand.
A little bit more than that, probably.
Yeah,
Already was
but-
hard enough just
We'd have
to
to sell ourselves.
parking.
Well,
They
plus
wouldn't
they're
even-
going to be sitting empty. I don't know what they're going to do with that building. So, I guess they could make it into just a venue space, but they're going to want some money. I would
Yeah,
guess to
yeah.
make up for the fact that no one's even in there right
Yeah,
now.
that it's
So,
vacant. Yeah.
they're probably scrambling a little bit.
What did we put Brewhouse
Maybe
in
it'd be the opposite
Yeah, I was
thing.
gonna
though.
say
I was going to
Brewhouse.
say maybe it's the opposite, and they'll give us a good deal because no one's doing
there?
anything
Yeah,
there.
I think
so.
Wait
ideally
a
it
minute.
sits empty all the way up until December,
Yeah,
and then we get a crazy deal for it.
yeah.
I was
And
like,
we
you're
buy
not
it
losing
out.
anything. You're not losing out on business.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
moved Brewhouse there.
And then we can actually host it on Saturday.
Dude, the amount of homeless people were there though.
Yeah, it was really sketchy in the morning. When I got there by myself, there was a guy just had a face mask on, walking past me, kept eyeing me. I was like, I'm gonna get stabbed. There's nobody else here yet. I'm gonna die.
Like, hey, you got some crack?
I'm gonna
I just
get
come
robbed.
outside and see your feet sticking out of the trash can.
that
dumps
guy
my body.
that won't get a membership but keeps paying day passes.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
here.
here.
He was here yesterday.
Again?
Yeah, he came
yeah.
here again.
Yeah, he's paid like over. He's got a.
paid so
like
much money.
$75 in just
Yeah.
day passes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But he was like, I was doing my lap pull downs, and I felt him like standing behind me. I was like, this dude's
felt
got
his
this
aura.
aura. I'm about to get stabbed.
You just
But-
look up and he's just right over you.
No, he
Like,
didn't. And then he like
he didn't.
he set up his squat, and then he like did some squats.
some quarter squats.
Yeah, and then he like benched a little bit, and then he like went over to the dumbbells, and then he like bounced back to squats, and then he put up his bench, and then he was about to leave, and I was like, hey, you forgot to put up your squat.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally caught him.
What's weird is he doesn't have a bank account, but he
He has a
bought
Cash
stuff
App
out
card.
of the vending machine. So he has Cash App. So he could have had a membership probably.
Yeah, he's Cash App, but he doesn't have anything else.
That's why I was so confused. Like, why was it? You should just buy a membership online. He's like, but
I don't
only
think you
have-
can buy one with the Cash App card though.
Really?
I don't
Even if
think
he has
Gym Master
cash
will
on it.
accept it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Gym Master will accept it.
He
And
says
also, it's
he
just
doesn't
like
have a,
risky because it's like
he doesn't have a social security card. He said. I was like, what?
he's not American.
I mean, he's not
just
even
not
he's not a
even, like-
citizen, I guess.
Maybe he's from Viltrum.
It's he's here.
Yeah.
Well, shit, he needs to get his shit in order.
I'll never forget my tenants asked. They're like, "Hey, I can't pay through the portal. I tried to set my bank account up and it wasn't doing it." And then I was like, "Oh, okay. I mean, what is happening? What is it saying?" And then she sent me like screenshots of everything she was trying to do, and she's trying to put her Cash App account as like the bank account for the HCH auto drafts for like auto pay on rent.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Cash App's not gonna work for this. You need an actual bank. Yeah, so let's run that credit check again. And
You realize maybe this is not a good idea.
yeah, that's the moment I knew they were gonna be a problem.
Oh man.
Oh, that's so rough.
Is this the one whose house flooded?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We went in too, and we're assessing like the drainage there. Look in the gutters, and it's just full of rocks
Oh.
and trash. Like the kids have just been throwing stuff up in there, and the weight
oh my god.
broke it down, and it's like all cracked now.
Gosh.
Oh, they
Man,
just
it
caused
keeps
more
getting
damage.
worse, dude. And one of the downspouts, somebody had like stabbed it multiple times. It was like a bunch of punctures and stab wounds. It looks like somebody took a little knife and just
Practicing.
Yeah.
They're badass kids. Gosh dang it,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it really blows my mind. They tore up the flooring, and we're like, oh, well, it's because we mop a lot. And I was like, yeah, that's not what happens to LVP when you mop a lot. That looks like there's literally like gouges and like pieces ripped out of the flooring out of this LVP. It's like, yeah, that looks like somebody took a screwdriver and like
Yeah.
Shit.
Fucking
Cut a
kids
chunk
going
out of
hog
They're just
wild in
fucking
there.
your house
Yeah.
up.
People need to be
Fuck.
kicked out.
yeah, that's a potential for sure. Not
Increase
to,
the rent.
maybe a little foreshadowing.
Yeah, sounds
there.
sounds like you need to charge a little bit more.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to get in a position on that one where the eviction can take place. The problem is if I evict them, then I have to get that property right back up to like top standard again if I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
get good rent on it and not put another trashy person in it.
They're gonna listen to
so-
this podcast and you're just gonna find like a rock thrown through your window. Or something.
Yeah. Well, then they'll just be
More
in
stab
jail.
punctures.
That's yeah. More
Shoot
stabs.
them on
Yeah.
the spot.
And then
You're
they,
gonna
then
go
they
back
really
to your-
won't have their voucher anymore. But
You're gonna go back to your house or getting stabbed in your ductworks.
But yeah, the just right now with all the flood stuff, we're like trying to get all that figured out, and that's costing a ton of money.
Ugh.
And then gonna build like a wall around the front of their home to keep it from flooding again. And
You
then
need to just place a claymore in there.
yeah, well,
Get rid of this.
the best thing that
They
could
just
happen
walk
would-
in as you're
like,
working on
Two little lasers.
Yeah, every tornado warning, I'm sitting there like, come on, hit the place, hit the place. Hit it. That was one of my projects, and when it
Projects.
kept having like issues on one of my other houses. Every storm, I'd be like, please be the one to take it. Like that's the only way I can get anything out of this.
There's so much like flat land behind the house. You're like, perfect.
because insurance won't really cover like anything, dude. Homeowners insurance is such a scam.
That's bullshit. Yeah.
They don't
Pretty
cover
much all insurance
literally
is.
anything. And so unless literally if it has to get hit by a tornado, and then you can get some money out of it. Anything else goes wrong in your home, they're like, no. But thanks for telling us. We're going to increase it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like what? So yeah, that would be best case scenario is to have a tornado just wipe out my portfolio.
And you could
You just start from scratch.
start fresh. Yeah.
You show up someone else's house. You're like, this is our home now.
Yeah, I'd probably take the money and just go. Well, I don't know. I guess I could rebuild on all of them, and that would be the best case would be just to do a straight up new build on each lot, and then Yeah, there wouldn't be any problem. I mean, with these rehabs, the problem is like everything that's happened to me has been one of those freak accidents. So I've kind of seen it all now. Because typically, what you do is you go in and you fix everything to begin with. And if you're not going to fix it, you at least budget for it. That way, you have it in a reserve account if it does happen. So if you're going to delay that maintenance. So it's like typically with the rehabs, you should kind of know what you're getting yourself into. And if you have any problems, it's just because you missed it. But for me, like a flash flood that is nowhere near a flood zone or runs a river like into the home, that's insane. Like freak accident. What else happened? It's mostly storm related. Like the other one, the wind was really bad and blew down their fence. So I had to go and fix the fence and
Just been having shitty
there's just
stuff to have to fix.
Water heater that was fine. It should have been fine. It wasn't even 5 years old yet. That went out.
Gosh.
Just all kinds of
What the hell, dude?
That's
different
nice
stuff
being
that
like
you
a
wouldn't
landowner
plan
in
for.
Arizona. You just gotta worry about fixing ACs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't worry about too much rain or anything like that.
You don't walk out and see like an absolute like mile-long tornado just like take everything you own.
I'd be like, yes.
Everybody's like crying and they're in
Yeah, he's
shambles.
just screaming, yeah.
Popping champagne bottles.
Until you see your PC and you're just,
No.
No.
Oh, that would be the worst. It has everything on it. Too.
yeah. You just-
Fuck. All of your information, everything
Yeah.
just gone.
No, the problem with my laptop, and now I'm not. If I say this, I'm not even going to be able to bring it in here anymore. But if you can log into it, you can log into anything. So it's, I'm one of
that's
those
like
guys.
some of my accounts are like like some of the passwords are slightly different just because of like what they require. But it's no one will ever guess it because it's my first Xbox gamer tag, but kind of changed it up a little bit, so no one will ever guess it.
I'm going to guess
Well, I
it right
use
now.
that like Google password thing.
I
So
use
all my
that. I
passwords
use that
are
now.
saved.
I use like the Google stuff and then also
Yeah.
like the iPhone stuff.
Yeah.
But back then, everything was like the exact same.
Yeah, mine used to be
the
super,
exact same.
super basic. Like,
What was it?
I can't. Oh, I guess it's not anymore.
Caleb's big dick.
No,
2000.
it's funny because before my dad was in prison, he used to make fun of my mom for like being on the weather all the time. So he called her Weather Girl.
That was your
So all my
password?
passwords used to just be like Weather Girl, like various different things of that, pretty much.
Do you remember what your like mid-first password is?
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm not gonna say it. Like,
Well, like no one will be able to like it's typed differently, but
it's just different variations of your dick.
Yeah, you
the,
did,
you
you
the
did.
username for one of my bank accounts, I won't say which one, is Megatron.
I used to have a password on, I think it's one of my social medias or something that my parents like logged me out of or whatever, wouldn't let me have. So I just made the password "I hate you." I was like, they'll never guess that.
well, now they will.
The first
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
The first right.
Like, how does he feel about me?
They can log into my Facebook.
Yeah.
So whenever your mom got mad at you, you just
Yeah. I was
Just
like,
type
I didn't
it.
want them to get into it. So
Oh, also, speaking of like your social media, I've been spreading rumors around here that the reason you're off social media is because the fat girls won.
oh yeah, I forgot we talked
they
about
got
that.
me banned.
Yeah,
They
they got
told you to delete
everything.
everything, and you did.
Now he's gone forever.
Yeah, you don't know there's a bounty out for me right now from the fat community.
So bounty.
Not
Bounty
just
over
the
my
fat
head.
community, the fat gay community.
Yeah.
Honestly, that'd be a really funny thumbnail. It's,
like
just a
a-
wanted photo of you, and it's just like
It's
your
like-
fatter face.
It's like the video. He'll post a video like, oh man, what's his name? Something Kennedy. What's his?
Who?
What you talking about?
One of the Kennedys. The guy who's working for the government right now. What's his first
JF
name?
Kennedy or J R
RFK?
Oh,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Brainworm
And
guy?
Yeah. He's like, I declare war to the fat gay kids.
America help you.
Yeah. I can't even do that voice.
Bro, he pulled over to the side of the road and cut like the nuts off of a dead raccoon
For what?
for someone
Because
enjoying
he's
it.
because he's
He
weird.
he wrote it in a book, like in one of his own books.
Brother.
He's
So
he's-
the guy
He's
would've
like,
shared.
"Fucking-
I used to think he was
keep
alright,
roadkill away from that guy.
but he's
dude."
actually
Yeah.
like a little bit weird. He's
Don't let
very
his
weird.
jackness fool
Like,
you.
keep that animals away from that man.
That scared me
was
for
funny.
a second. I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
is that
oh
an
no.
airplane?
We just-
It was live.
yeah, the camera's still recording.
It lands right next to my face.
We just cut out. Somehow this gets uploaded. Just found footage.
That'd be
Your
insane.
Godzilla like outside too.
we get Lebanon.
Get Lebanon.
We get Lebanon.
Yeah. You know who heard it, and the
Lebanon.
missile just since we started was taking flight towards
Yeah,
us.
it's on the way. It's
We're here any moment now.
just hear the propeller fan just. Oh, no.
Yeah. We got his shitty ass roof on top of us.
Yeah, or ones that we did. Fuck.
No, the worst case is it's gonna dud, and then everyone's gonna look at me, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, you're over here in the corner, like, let me think. Get the fuck back.
Yeah, it's gonna land in here, and then you just see a timer.
We
start
cover
ticking.
you, and
I'm
we don't have,
"Oh,
like-
no, dude."
We don't have an actual bomb suit, so you're just covered in a bunch of like the fat stuff that the strong man throw down on there.
We get blown through the wall.
Yeah.
We're like start bleeding.
Don't worry, that
Once
will.
we blow up, the tunnels lead all the way to the bank down the street.
Yeah, they find a bunch of secret tunnels underneath the gym.
And then some dude in a yarmulke will come running by. What was that?
Gets in our safe. Runs out.
Checks
Chase
and
would
see
already
if
be
there's-
recording it
Takes
for
a shield.
views.
Loots all our metal.
Get you a vein machine that can go through an entire blast and still work. AI, by the way.
He's like, start spinning the knurling off the bar.
Yeah.
Start screaming it off.
Clips more knurling onto the bar.
Yeah. Pieces of that.
Makes his own Alico bar. Sells it for more.
That would be funny to find somebody in here just like slowly trimming or shaving all of our bars a little bit, and they're like trying to make their own and melt it all
Like,
down.
why is this like 43 pounds now?
Yeah, it's so funny because there was a guy at my apartments that I used to live at when I first got a place here. And the maintenance dude comes and tells me while I'm working out in the gym that he was slowly starting with like the little plates and like slowly taking weights and small dumbbells and plates to his apartment. And he's like, no one's noticed. And he's like bragging to me about how he's slowly trying to steal the whole gym.
Oh,
You just come in there with a leg extension gone. He's-
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, nobody's going to use that stuff. Nobody's complaining, so I just... One thing at a time.
Would
He's
be-
like, I've been taking
It
it
would
back
be so
to my
easy
apartment.
to steal like tens of thousands of dollars, like worth of equipment from here, in 10 minutes.
We got cameras.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but because and then we sent Alex Soak up after him. It was kind of GG's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back from this one, buddy.
Send our super cop.
Kill first, ask questions later.
we have our Terminator cop on the way. Don't worry, buddy.
They take equipment he needs for like prep.
Yep.
He finds it immediately.
We just send the Soak ups after him.
He starts using the Mossad grade like surveillance system.
Their AI detection that they
Yeah.
license to ICE. That's insane to me. But,
all insane.
you know,
Golly.
let's all turn a blind eye to that. It's not a big deal, right?
There was this thing where like they could image the inside of your house just by using your Wi-Fi router.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah, by seeing how the signals
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
They can pick up how like the signals bounce inside or something like that inside the house.
It's like later
Holy
kind
fuck.
of like
just
map it
literally
out.
just using your Wi-Fi router.
Damn.
They try to do that here. They're like, I don't know what this place is.
Yeah, they're just bouncing off this one room.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
There's like stars.
yeah.
It's like
There's
a
some
hoarder
random-
house or something.
Yeah.
Man.
A random pole in the middle of the room. Fucking.
They find the AI energy drink, so he starts fighting back.
Yeah, this
AI
AI going
war.
against each other.
It's like Ultron versus Jarvis.
Is there a vending machine out there transforms? Fucking-
What if that vending machine actually ends up taking us out?
It could.
shit.
We're
Pulls
sitting
it
here
down.
talking and it just blows up.
Drink flies through my skull.
The shrapnel flies straight through the wall.
That's what it's going to be. It's all those machines that they're getting out everywhere.
It
It's
changes
gonna
the
be how they
temperature
take
to
us out.
purposely just explode.
It's
a
just waiting for all
monster.
of us to get around at the same time.
Yeah,
For
hey,
us
the
to
vending
explode.
machine's acting up. Can you guys come look at this? Like,
Like
oh,
looking
shit.
at it, and it's like, and then the video and the machine's on live leak, and we're just shrapnel through it.
We have a soda can and
You see
fucking
my
this is
arm on the ground. Just monster shrapnel just lodged in my throat.
The random Rice Krispie treats are everywhere, fucking in her faces.
Or it's like Transformers. It just comes alive for some reason. It grows arms,
Grows
starts
legs.
beating ass. We just see Kong, which is Sass, just fighting Mecha Godzilla. Just,
I'm kind of worried about that now with AI getting so advanced. Like,
Fuck,
what
dude.
if the vending machine starts fighting back?
That's over,
Starts
dude.
messing with-
Everything's
it drains your bank account.
it is connected to our Wi-Fi.
yeah.
everything's gonna
Knows where we are at
fucking
every
AI
moment.
You know, I
Fine.
figured out a way that you can beat that though. So make it to where, or like either make a sub account and get a debit card for it, or just move your money around where you only have $5 in your checking account. Run your debit card on it, and then just take the whole machine. Take everything in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But then you get like
it's
a
only
negative
looking
balance.
to see that you have $5 to pre-approve that you can use the
That's
machine.
true. I could make a,
So-
because I can like make virtual cards like right on my phone.
Oh,
the,
yeah?
with the Robinhood app.
Oh, for
yeah, and I can have
the-
it. I can have it set to where like it'll only be active for one day, or like it'll only be active for like one charge.
There
Or
you go.
I can set a limit. I can set it for like $5 and just fucking take everything.
yeah.
fuck.
I was telling someone, like, what if I just, paid, opened the door, took all the energy drinks, and then just put cans filled with water in there or something.
Well, it'll see what you're grabbing though. It'll still charge you for that, I think.
I really want to like.
But it doesn't charge you if you put it back.
I really,
Oh,
want, I really
okay.
want to stress test everything to see like exactly how. I'm just curious.
I think it'll be different because like it takes like the scan images of whatever you take out. So like he has to upload.
What if you have like old cans
Oh, maybe I don't know.
and then use like.
Oh, we could go get one and then put
Oh,
an
the
empty
white
back.
monster and then put it
see what
back in.
happens.
That's like free drink hack.
Yeah.
Huh.
As long as you have it, like.
So you just
a
always
can.
have your old can.
Yeah.
Like all
I
you have
think-
to do is buy one.
Yeah.
That
Billy
is
was
kinda
like, what if
stressful.
it's like, could feel the weight or something? And I was like, well, if that was the case, I'd just fill it with water and put
Yeah,
it back in.
yeah. Damn, I guess that's a
Yeah,
good
let's
point. I
steal.
didn't think about that.
I'm curious.
Chase Dillon, we're
He
gonna
comes
rob
in,
you.
it's just like a shoe in there, like a ton of just random junk.
Yeah, we just start putting random shit in there.
That's what I figured is like get a card, put $5 on it or something. Go ahead and just empty out the machine. Have it all in here. and
Get
then
our own vending machine.
Charge them a couple drinks for the lesson learned.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that one.
We're just evil Maxi for no reason.
Yeah, that's straight up. We let them come in here with
How
their
do we,
vending
how do we
machine.
scam these kids?
You want me to stop doing this? You got to pay higher rent.
Fuck.
And then we come in one day and just all the equipment's gone.
Yeah.
We're just like,
I'll do you one better.
I'll one up you, buddy.
It's all loaded up in Chase's trailer.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck. We got scammed out and we scammed them.
And he just sees Alec behind him in the Batmobile just chasing him down.
Batmobile. It does what was that fucking the Batman movie with where he drives through the flames? He just catches them.
Oh, the Batman.
He's like, I got
you.
I got you. And
Yeah, Spencer's car just shoots up.
Dude, I've jumped Camrys before. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was with my cousin this one time, and it was in my old Camry. It was a little '07 Camry, and we were in the hill country in New Braunfels, and we were driving to a house we were going to do some work at. We're just kind of cruising, and then we come around this like curve, and the hill country, there's lots of drops and curves and everything. So I come around a curve, and then it drops, and we're like, whoa! And so I'm like, I think if we hit that the other direction, we might get a little jump. So we turn around, and then it was like uneventful. So we're like, no, it's the other way. So it's like, all right, we gotta get some speed. And so we turn around this curve, and I just floor it. My cousin's like, holding on to everything.
You pucker up a little bit. You're
We,
like,
I was like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out.
Yeah.
And we literally,
Oh,
and
shit.
it smacked the ground, wobbled a little bit. We were, my cousin's like, yeah. That was a blast.
that's pretty much
It's like-
exactly how whenever I first
Yeah.
jumped in my truck, like we were just driving and then like I went up this hill and then we like took pictures and then we came down it. I was going down kind of fast. I was like, if I go a little bit faster, I'll catch him there.
Yeah.
So then I went back and I came down like way too fucking fast, and like I completely like missed like the downward slope. I landed on the flat part, and my nose was just like,
Yeah.
Were you just sitting there just hoping nothing was just gone?
Well, also like freaked out because I was like, I'm going too fucking fast.
Yeah.
So then I started braking. You're not supposed to do that because then it'll just pitch your nose like straight down.
Yeah.
So I just like you hear like my Raptor like botting me out in the front and the rear.
Oh no!
But it was fun. It was fine. But yeah, it was stupid. I have a video of it.
Was that the one that did I do that one?
No.
It was the one. I swear you did one before that. No.
Yeah, that was
With
whenever I
Towan?
had my old Raptor, and I was with Towan,
And Jack probably, right?
no, Axel,
Oh, okay.
and Eric and
Oh yeah. I swear I was there
And,
for that one. Maybe not.
Alan. I don't think you were there for that one.
Yeah, maybe it was a different
Whenever
one.
we went all the way up to Guthrie,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
I don't think
yeah,
you were
yeah,
there.
yeah. No, not for that one. Fuck.
it was
but
really
I-
dumb because it was also like a one-way road. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
if somebody was coming up here,
Yeah, you're gonna
See a
fucking
Raptor
I like
Smack
I, just
somebody.
kill them, you know. But,
Yeah, I think the Camrys though are just as capable, honestly. Because I was managed to hit turns hard enough where I could get it kind of slide some, and then it was a hybrid, so super fast. Like at the first from 0 to 40 it was really fast because it was electric. And so I was beating my buddies with like challengers and stuff, and then they
sleeper
would just be
build.
mad. They would be so mad. But anything past that, like 60, they'd beat me.
And you
anyways,
just see him
but-
come up right past you.
but and then so I jumped it, and then I used to like go off roading with it.
yeah.
And it was intense. There was one time I was flying on this dirt road because it was like and I was like, let's just see if we just go fast enough, if it'll smoothen out. And
Was
sure
this
it-
just like a shitbox? Was this just like a shitbox car you didn't care about?
It was by the end.
Yeah.
But I put, I want to say like 130,000 miles on it, and I drove it from, like, I bought it for 6,000, and by the time I got rid of it, even in good condition, it was only worth like $1,000 if it was perfect condition.
Yeah.
So
not
I gave it as a tip to my movers.
Yeah.
So the movers that were helping me in Vegas, like the one dude pulled up, he didn't have AC or anything, and I was like, hey, well, the ABS module on this needs to be replaced, but other than that, it works, and the AC works. It's a great car. And so I gave that to him, and then I said, you give your partner $200. It's worth about $400. The only place that would take it is a junkyard. The dealership wouldn't even. They're like, nah, man, we're good.
Dude, I would never want to like try to jump my Jeep or anything. I just know I would land, either flip, or absolutely just destroy something. These two dudes at my high school, and they were like they had a Jeep. It was like a 2-door and it was kind of lifted, and this dude like flew towards a train track, and he like gets up a little bit apparently, and like I heard they rolled. They both came in school, and like I said, they're like a grade or two above me. One guy had it was like a cartoon dude.
Oh,
One dude
yeah,
had a
like
thing
a
around
whole
his neck, so he's
neck
always like
brace.
this, and the other guy's
Yeah.
arms were like this, and they looked like it was like a cartoon. These dudes like getting jumped or something. And they were, I could see them putting like steak on their eye or something.
you just gotta know how to jump. Like you gotta accelerate a little bit right before the ramp, so that way your back end like raises up a little bit. So that way
Mine
you
would
don't-
raise up a lot.
So then that way you don't nosedive. And also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whenever people land, they freak out. They start like jerking the wheel, and you're already like kind of bouncing. You gotta like fucking
Grip
you
that
gotta-
wheel so you stay
That's what I
straight.
do when I'm going 40 sometimes.
You gotta stay steady.
I feel like I need to. My exhaust right now, or the muffler, is like rattling so bad. It's like loose.
Just cut it off.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna cut it off. Because I'm just waiting for it to hear
Get
like
loud as it.
just see my rearview mirror.
In the highway, you see
Yeah.
like a big pipe.
There's been a lot of situations where I've been glad that I wasn't in like a truck or a Jeep or something. Because one time I was going like 70 on a back road in
In a
Texas,
school zone.
and
It's cool.
and I was in my Camry.
I hit this kid.
And this like massive hog
Like-
comes running out in the road in the middle of the night, and
Wiener.
and I had to like. I was gonna total my car if I hit that thing for sure. It would have been nasty.
Oof.
So I quickly just reaction was just, and then so of course I go flying towards the ditch, and so I bring it back the other way, and I was literally like, just sliding
Bro, just
sideways. Or just like, yeah, I was like, trying to get it.
Just over here fucking
e-brake
Tokyo drifting. Fuck.
Well, my wife was asleep too.
Oh no.
So she's like,
Woke up freaking out. Yeah.
This hog is just watching an action movie.
Yeah. He's just. Yeah.
oh man.
Dude, one of my neighbors, he has this huge like Ram truck, and apparently he was like driving down the street at night, and he said a deer like ran out in front of him, and he hit it, and he said the body was nowhere to be seen, and there was a deer outline in his grill with like a little bit of hair, and he just completely nuked this deer.
Fuck.
I mean, I had a mule deer
Splatter
hit
it.
me in my Camry when I was in
Jeez.
Colorado. That when I was in Colorado, every time I would take this trip that I had to do, like once I'd pass Baytown near Durango and start heading towards Colorado Springs for my Air Force like development sessions for the special warfare stuff, I would always have an animal run out in front of me every single time. So my brakes were destroyed by the end of my time being there. Because like elk or mule deer or something would run out. And this one time I'm coming back. I'm like, oh, we might be in the clear. Well, right as I start to get close to Baytown, mule deer comes running, and it's like running diagonal across the road. So I have time. So I'm like slowing down, braking real hard. I'm like veering away, and then it just keeps like angling at me. I'm like, no. And then it like last second jumps, like panic jumps, and just splats into the side of my car.
Bro, you're so
hoofs
fucking
in, like it hits the ground, stumbles up, and it's like, oh, what the crap, and starts running the other direction, and this Jeep coming the other way just
No.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, have you seen
explodes.
have you guys seen videos of deer getting hit?
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
one where it's like a dude's dash cam coming down the street this way, and it's the other car coming towards him that hits the deer, and you see it like kind of hit, and you see the sky just
Yeah, flips. Yeah.
it's like,
Like
50
yeah.
feet in the air.
Isn't that that's like the cops dash cam or something?
Oh,
right?
maybe.
Yeah.
There's one of like a moose, like
Oh, that
it's like
would
trotting very slowly.
fuck,
These things are
dude.
huge.
Yeah,
and
that
this
will
car's
fuck your
like
shit
barely
up.
like going probably like it's like traffic, so it's going like 10 miles an hour. Moose gets tapped and goes. Your legs just shoot in the air and does like a backflip. Fuck. I'm like, dude, what's like the name for that? Like a deer, moose, and stuff. Like, what's that like animal category? What's like the species name?
Mammal? I don't know.
What do you?
Whatever they are, they're all dumb.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
like elk to.
Oh
moose
yeah,
to
they
deer.
get lost
Oh, well,
in your
technically
headlights.
they're in the same family as cows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, moose are terrifying though.
Yeah, those are some,
They're like a bigger
Scary
horse
fucking
with just
animals.
like,
Yeah.
and they will
Huge antlers.
fuck your shit up.
yeah.
I do not want to fuck with a moose. I think
No.
they're scarier than bears, honestly.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
I
you
would
sure?
be. I would be.
Are you
Depends
sure?
on
I'd
sure?
I'd be more scared
What
of a
about
moose.
Are you sure? What about bees?
What
well,
about steak?
actually,
We can
men
do
are
about
scarier than bears.
I could be steak. I made a steak. Sorry.
I was at the zoo with Bailey like 3 weeks ago or whatever, and the grizzly bear was out, and he was just walking just trail, and this guy had to be like 1,000+ pounds, just massive dude. Like he looked big, and he's just walking, and then we saw gorillas eat poop.
Nice. Nice day at the
Those
zoo.
guys just dude, the zoo's fun, but when I go see the gorillas, bro, they'll be looking at me and they'll just poop right in their hand and
Throw it at
immediately
you.
just
Oh,
spawn camp their poop, dude.
spawn camp.
Last time I went, there was like a bunch of people giggling and laughing and stuff. So we're like, oh, let's go see what they're doing. And
Just
then
fucking.
it was just everyone staring at an elephant that had his junk out, just
Oh.
sitting there, just looking at everybody with this.
I
big
thought it was
old
gonna be a
boner.
gorilla just
Got
hitting
his
the,
other trunk
And,
out. Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
doing the
just like
fucking
everyone
knee.
standing there laughing at this elephant's big old schlong. And
How
I
big
was
was
like,
it?
Of course.
How big
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, like
said
Like
yeah.
almost dragging on the fucking ground.
yeah, like, monstrous.
It's not his trunk at all.
There's a zoo in Florida we went to, and like the whole time we were there, this turtle was like they had a middle exhibit, and then everything else was around it. And in the middle was like a couple animals, but in the very center of that was just two
tortoises.
big tortoises,
Yeah.
just banging.
Do they sit where they?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
friend
it was like,
Zoo Bear sent me a video. He went to the zoo and he had the tortoises.
What's crazy is Jurassic Park, the raptor's noise is pretty much that. That's what they sampled. And so anytime they're like, it's tortoises going
just tortoises
clapping
having
cheeks,
sex.
bro.
It's so
The zoo's
fucking
cursed,
funny.
bro.
But it's always funny seeing stuff like that, and it's like every guy will notice. The
Yes.
families come in, and it's like the dad's always got to, oh, Lord. So, of course.
It's funny. Okay.
And then
It's
you
funny.
get to like look at all the other dads, and you're like, oh yeah, you saw it too.
That's so funny.
All the kids are just scarred for life.
Yeah, and you're like
As they
laughing your
should
ass
be.
off.
That's your job as a
I just do
parent.
not want to run into like gorillas just doing that. I've seen like, I think my buddy sent me a video. It's one of those things where it's like it'll show the covers like a cat, and you click it and it just turns into the most unhinged
the
thing.
most-
One was just
yeah.
like gorillas straight
Worst
clapping
shit.
cheeks, and I was just like, brother, why did you send me this?
Why did you? Because he wanted to scar you for life.
I
That's
know.
why.
He's probably into it.
There's
or
some
something.
vile shit on Instagram Reels, dude. It's so
my
bad
whole feed has been
sometimes.
fist fights, and it's like cringe fist fights.
Dude, for a while, whenever Tolan was here, we would send so many reels back and forth of just people dying.
Dude, Trey,
like, out of
that's what-
cars.
me and Trace had a
shit.
whole feed of just like people getting shot, hit
Yes,
by cars.
yes. It
I
was so
I
bad.
purposely reset my my like content preferences or whatever it is, just because I'm like I do not need to be
Mine's
seeing this.
somewhat
Too many
better.
people die.
Mine's like
Yeah.
more sports stuff now and like
Tolan-
powerlifting. But yeah, there was a while where
Tolan
we
was
were,
sending me just videos of just getting like murdered.
yes,
just murdered.
yes,
Yeah,
just
and
people
to
getting
get
hit
him
by
to stop,
cars and
I'll just send him
fucking-
like thirst traps back.
yeah, because
And
Lexi
he'd be like, bro, why would you send that? I'm like, fuck you. What do you mean? Why would I send that? You're sending me people getting killed.
I'll see one where it's just like it looks like an AC-130 just absolutely nuke a group of dudes.
There was one I saw of like a helicopter just gunning down
Yeah.
one of the pirate boats in Africa.
Yeah.
Just, just, and you just hear 'em clear. I'm just like, fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
nothing behind that. It's clear.
Holy shit, dude. Those guys are just dead. Just bodies laying there. He's just like, all right.
You guys ever
next one."
play like it's like 50-50 or something like that?
No.
Where it's like a website and it'll say like you click
Oh, okay, I know
you
where
click
this is
if like what you think it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And it'll be like dogs playing with each other, or it would be girl gets her face ripped off or something. And it's like you click it and you
It
either
remi-
see one of those
yeah,
two videos.
It reminds me of like there used to be this. I don't know if it still is, but in fucking like middle school and high school on the football bus, of course, the bunch of guys. There's this website called The Gauntlet.
Yeah, the gauntlet.
Yeah, as you watch the video, it started off kind of tame. It's still fucking terrible, and it got worse and worse.
Oh
There's
my
like dick cheese and like all kinds of like homeless people getting their heads smashed in.
Yeah.
Like terrible,
It's like
terrible
stuff you should not
things.
watch, and we were like kids
Yes,
watching
yes,
this.
exactly. It's the most violent, fucked
We
up
never
shit
stood a
ever.
chance.
That's what the school bus is about. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah, exactly.
It's
like,
insane what happens on the bus.
it's terrible, dude.
The things you
It's
witness.
just shit like that where you're just fucking around the whole time.
I've
Oh.
never told my parents about. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I would
the
never
bus.
either.
I think-
Fuck no.
I
They
think
would feel so bad.
I saw like my
Yeah.
first like gore video in cafeteria in like or like 4th grade. And it was the one where like the guy getting his like fucking head chopped off by a machete.
Oh,
my
Oh, like
God.
one of the ISIS videos.
Yeah,
Or it's like
no,
Cartel.
no, it was
Oh,
cartel.
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, dude.
Dude, that's
Fuck.
the stuff you just not.
Yeah, that shit's fucked.
It just sucks because you have like the phone, like the phones.
It's
give you
just
so,
so
much access.
accessible now. Like you could see anything you want.
Because I
The
remember I
live
got-
leaks are
I
everywhere.
think my first phone was an iPhone 4 in like 6th grade, and it was because I like would walk home. I needed text and stuff, but I was just like, people would send me stupid stuff, or it's just online. You just have all this. Like kids should not have access to it. Kids are doing crazy stuff now. My mom works for like an elementary school, and she says the stuff these kids just know and
It's
and
insane.
say.
Yeah.
It's like they're like kids are like so happy to go to the office, and it's just complete 180 from when we were.
yeah, I'd
we
get
were
my
kids.
fucking ass beat. They still had like the switches and shit
Yeah.
whenever I was in school,
Yeah.
and I would
Yeah.
get hit with that. I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah. And now kids
Why am
are
I getting
you have to
beat?
like reason with them, and kids are cussing. And I knew one kid was like this kid I was in high school with. His like younger brother was like 10, was like drinking Fireball all the time.
What the fuck, dude?
Like these kids are freaking crazy these
Yeah.
days.
That's like whenever people ask me, like, when I say I'm going to homeschool my kids, they're like, well, how do you plan on socializing them? I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't plan on, not in the way that you are thinking.
There's
Like,
so many like homeschools. Like my
Yeah.
boss homeschools his daughters too. Is like they go to like other events and
Yeah.
there's like other homeschooled sports and whatever else. Like there's a lot of stuff to do that I
know a guy
really
who
didn't
does,
realize.
homeschool PE coaching, where he'll like, it's like the gym I used to work at. He'll have a bunch of kids come in. He'll do a bunch of activities with them because they're all homeschooled, and then just go home.
Yeah, that's what we should do is start a homeschool powerlifting team.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea
Oh,
either.
imagine.
Just plenty of opportunity.
There's just a bunch of weirdos, and they're all like,
No, I mean,
just kidding.
there's a bunch of nice kids that are homeschooled. My boss was homeschooled, and he's a freaking genius. You
Nice.
know?
Hey, technically, I was homeschooled. I was the loophole of how I got out of school 2 years early. So I was just saying I'm homeschooled, and then just went to college.
If I,
Damn.
I'm glad. Like, if I was homeschooled, I wouldn't have met like all the friends I have. That
Yeah,
I've still been
yeah.
friends with since elementary. But like,
Yeah, I got
there's
one.
a lot of stuff being in public school that's just like stupid.
It's
dude.
just bullshit a lot of
Yeah.
times.
I was just bored. Like I can't imagine having to have done all 4 years of high school. I would have lost my mind. I think it's good that I ended up on the soccer team that I did, where I couldn't play sports, because otherwise, I mean, I can remember by my sophomore year, really like freshman year was cool, because I guess you like get to high school and you feel like you're actually going to finally do something, and school's going to be cool for once maybe. And then like sophomore year, I just remember, no, this is just going to be boring for 4 years, dude. Just sitting in a freaking classroom. Oh my gosh, this is the worst thing for me possible. And I could probably see that being the same for my kids. Like, there's no way I'm going to go send them to go sit somewhere for 7-8 hours and do something stupid and try to go at the pace that, like, a generalized pace. It's like, nah, I'll teach you all the basics, and then I'll teach you all the things that those kids aren't learning.
Yeah.
So that you're far ahead, and when everybody's crashing and burning for the first 5 to 10 years of their adulthood, you know, you'll have already figured that stuff
You already
out.
know. You already have an LLC.
Yeah.
You're already doing your own
Yeah.
taxes.
That's why I mean
Yes.
I love college so much more. It's like so much more freedom. I felt like
Yeah.
an adult. I feel like high school should have been more like that, because they're like, this won't fly in college and all that. And my professors
Yeah.
are like, we're not having class today. I don't want to have class. I'm just like just because.
Which is funny.
Well,
'cause
you
you're paying
remember
for
learning
Yeah.
cursive, and they're like, "This is all you're going to use."
Yeah,
in
no,
college.
and nobody
But
uses cursive
it's like,
anymore.
They don't do cursive anymore. I'm
Only
pretty
thing I
sure.
barely do cursive is my name sometimes for my signature, and I don't even do that really anymore.
And it's still just squiggles, probably.
Yeah, I just squiggle most of the time now.
Yeah.
It's like nobody
I'm
cares.
glad I can read it and write it, but I don't need that at all.
Yeah, it's not reasonable anymore. You don't need it. Everything you just print or you just type or whatever now.
Yeah. Plus, everything you read in the textbooks too are just
It was crazy
Lies.
because I went to community college first.
Yeah, I did
and
too.
so when I came out of high school, you know, in high school they're like, "No, this you gotta like be strict, and we're really hard on you guys because this is how college is gonna be."
Yeah.
And then like I go to this community college where like I just show up. One of my classes, it was so easy. The dude with his old guy, he can take
Let's
his
go,
little
John.
card in. Oh. He'd card in his little flowers for the day and everything. That was his little deal. And he'd send around the attendance paper, and I'd sign in, and then I'd just leave every class, because I knew he would give us the prompts, and it was an English class, so all I had to do was write essays for that class.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't need to be there. I can take this prompt, learn what I need to learn based on the textbook or whatever else, whatever information I can research, and then write this essay and pass this class. I didn't even have to attend.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy about a lot of colleges too. It's like all these books and everything. You don't even need them for a lot of your classes. Like at
No.
OU, even like a major university, there were so many books that they would recommend us to use, but then in class we wouldn't ever use them.
No,
like
you
at
just
home,
need the PowerPoints.
Yeah. That's all they would give us is a PowerPoint slides on. It's like this is what's beyond the test. Like take it from the PowerPoint, and there you go.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
If you look at college, you could really see how easy it would be to homeschool a kid. Like there's not, I don't know, I guess a lot of people underestimate their abilities as an adult. They're like, oh, well, you know, I wouldn't be able to teach all the subjects
Yeah,
and stuff. I'm
yeah.
like, well, you can't even bring them up to your level. Like,
True.
are you not a functioning adult in society? Like, come on, you could teach them the basic stuff. Just think about what you need to know day to day, and teach them that. And then if you want to give them a little extra, maybe you should learn something. Like,
Spencer's be teaching them like, so Titanic hit an iceberg. Well, let me tell you the real reason why the Titanic sunk.
yeah, so you're gonna hear this from all
You're
all
gonna
those
get real
people
history class.
in that building over there. They're gonna tell you this thing.
It's like, this is history, but we're also doing a lesson on the truth.
So the building didn't fall, right?
Now look at this building exploding. Okay, now look if I add a plane to it. Looks
They'll
exactly.
be like, I bought you a history textbook, but before we actually get into the pages, I want you to read this publisher and go look them up. And then tell me if anything you learn in this is going to be accurate or not.
I I have thought more about homeschooling just because when I have kids, it kind of makes more sense. In high school, I didn't learn a lot of stuff anyway, like that I'm using way more now, like bank account, like actually like how to manage my finances. They don't teach you any of that. Sure, there's
Yeah.
a business class that I took, but it taught me how to write a check. That was it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I took out of it.
Yeah, but what about PEMDAS, dude?
Fuck yeah, wow, that's
I don't know. But I feel like a lot of those are also things that you can just teach your kid. Like,
yeah.
yourself.
Even advanced math, I was talking to my client about that. Like, because I was really, that math was my subject. That was probably my favorite. I was the best at it. And so I did a lot of advanced math classes and then took some more math in college and stuff. And none of it applies to anything I do now.
Yeah.
Like, literally none of it. Physics is probably more, I've noticed, more relative to like just knowing basic physics really well can help in life. Just knowing where to place your hand sometimes. But
Dude, like, even with AI now, you could just make your own worksheets and everything like that for your kids. Like, you know that you put a prompt in that you understand and know, and then just have it word it out for, like, multiple choice and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, you can just use AI to really, like, teach your kids a lot better than some of these teachers.
well, that's there's a homeschool
Yeah.
program that they kind of innovated this where they all the basic core subjects are done on an AI program. So the AI basically paces the kid at whatever pace they can learn at. So they can go as fast or as slow as they need based on this AI learning module, just for the core stuff like math, English, all the basic easy junk that you don't need to be wasting your time on, and that you can go at different paces. But then that saved them time to be able to go in, and they would do this thing where like for one of the periods of the school year, they were all like the whole class was tasked with working together to like completely start a food truck. So I think they picked that from like 2 or 3 different options.
Yeah.
So they had to figure out like, how are we going to get this truck? And it was funded, of course, by the co-op program. So I guess all the parents, put in money for the year and they could do this. But they had to divvy up jobs based on who was this come up. Somebody had to design the logo and everything. Yeah. So they, for like start to finish, these 14-year-olds are learning how to run a food truck, and they actually opened it.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
like served food. So it was
That's
pretty
good
cool.
to know.
Really cool.
It's-
You get all these kids, you're like, what like is something you have a passion for, you want to get good at, and then like put them together and have them all work on the same project with their different goals.
Yeah. You have somebody that really likes art and like graphics design and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and they can come
you
up
make
with the
the
logo
logo.
and all that. And then it was really interesting to see because that's pretty much what they did, was divvy it up based on like people's interest and skills, and really leaned into that. And it's like not even just the entrepreneurship side of things, like learning how to run a business, but literally seeing that like, hey, you can monetize and do all these different things in life based on your skills and stuff. It doesn't have to be just go be a doctor, go be a lawyer,
Yeah.
go be an engineer. You can
start your own
do
business
anything.
too.
How
And
in
do
depth
whatever
with
you
like
want.
history? How in depth with like history would you go schooling your kids?
I would teach them history that's probably more relevant to kind of what they're going to be exposed to in life. So maybe.
What about
you
like
know-
Thomas Edison or something like that? where-
Yeah,
Just
I
like
guess like
invention?
general
Like
stuff like
general-
that would be kind of easy to go over. Probably do like a
Yeah.
basic history course, something like that, and then. But like they'll learn. My kids will learn about the Byzantine Empire and stuff like that, because all these things that we don't really learn in the West, because it's more relevant to their lives, being that we are an Orthodox community. So to have them actually understand like why we think the way we do and believe the way we do, why maybe we're so different from like Western ideologies and theologies. It's really nice to understand the history of that.
Yeah.
And stuff, and the history of the church, but in the East, and maybe some conflicts that are more relevant to the people that they might be affiliated to. They're perishing, unfortunately. But other than that, like it's unnecessary to then go on and learn some of the stupid things. Like I'm probably not going to teach them Oklahoma history just because we live in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to have a whole year dedicated to learning Oklahoma history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just pointless.
I feel like the Revolutionary War too. It's like you could just kind of say what happened.
Yeah.
Having to know everybody, it's like it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to teach them that, democracy is fake and gay anyways. So, it's just a buzzword. But no, I mean, the whole, the kind of idolizing the Revolutionary War and the Civil War and all that. Like, there's no need for that. It's a part of our history as Americans, but you don't need to know the ins and outs and all the generals and who did. Nah, doesn't have anything to do with our history. What's more relevant? People want to go back to Civil War times. What's more relevant to the social issues and stuff that we have
what led
today?
up to that, like what caused it.
That kind of stuff's important, and even like the period in the 50s and the 60s.
Yes.
It's like
60s especially.
all that's the civil rights movement, stuff like that is way more important to know that really well versus some of the older stuff that we're taught in school.
Because to a point, like the war is just like the war. People fight. This happens. That happens. But
yeah,
I do feel like it's more important to know like what caused it and what was like the outcome of that.
Yeah, the effects that it had on society and even to this day.
Yeah.
Like those are things, I haven't really pieced together until more recently, like in my adulthood, but I just never really understood any of that in my childhood. Yeah, because you're just learning like the facts.
Yeah.
Basically, I remember the tests are literally dates and like when was this treaty signed. I don't even know what that treaty was about.
Yeah.
How it came about, why there was a need for that treaty, what the how that treaty made a whole nation that displaced 600,000 Christians and 600,000 Muslims overnight. But no, these things.
The World War II conversation with your kids would be fun.
Oh yeah.
1 and 2.
But yeah, this is I remember that. You're taking these tests and it's like A, B, C, or D. Is it this year, this year, this year for this treaty? And it's like I have no clue what's in that treaty.
Yeah, there's so many the small things like that in history classes. It's like there's no real reasoning behind it. Like maybe if it was big enough to be impactful, maybe. But like there's some that are just so small. It's like why include it? It doesn't matter really.
Yeah, just even like really looking at how like you could just look at speaking of history, look at the history of our education system and program, like how it was kind of designed and why it might have morphed into what it is today or kind of how it's always been. But the education system in America was definitely heavily influenced by the Industrial Revolution and the need to create more factory workers.
It's the thing
It's the
thing that sucks about war, but is also good about war is technology just gets so much better when you're in conflicts. It just does. Doesn't all across the board. Technology just gets better. It sucks, obviously, but I mean, shit. I mean, look at the U.S. again, like exactly like the Industrial Revolution. Yeah. Nowadays too, it's like there's better AI technology and everything's getting more introduced in things because of war.
Yeah.
Caleb's pro-war.
Well,
sound like a Republican over there.
Let's not say that one. But I don't
want
that
pro rebuilding after war.
I'm pro technology. I like that.
See, if we can just keep these wars going, we might even be able to build the third temple.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Third temple.
And then once that happens,
that's when
we
Jesus
start floating
comes back, right?
No, supposedly.
No, the real Messiah is born.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the same guy. What are you talking about? It's the same guy. We all worship the same God.
Yeah, true.
I hate that word, dude. It's funny even thinking like the history of how, or people trying to say like our country is a Christian country. Where?
Yeah, about to say.
We're just a big like open lobby for the world. Is what we are.
Yeah.
Because I learned that in Texas. That was definitely something that was really shoved down our throat in like the Texas education system. That
Christianity.
Like that there was a tie. Now there was like the separation of church and state to a point, I guess, but it was still really heavily in the schools. And this is me being a Christian saying this, and I don't think it's a good thing because it really falsely represents our government and leaves people even more susceptible to being influenced and
100%.
pushed down the wrong way because that's completely false. Our government the way it existed and came about has really nothing to do with
Yeah, I mean, because
Christianity.
the founding
No.
fathers, they pushed for more secular government.
Right. Yeah.
And-
Yeah. Even I think the only mention of God is in the Declaration of Independence, talking about like just rights,
Like rights,
isn't it?
like
Yeah.
God-given rights and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like things everybody should have.
Yeah. Very like just kind of reference. That doesn't mean like there was no religious affiliation
Yeah.
to using that term.
Yeah.
It's like God-given rights. All right, my slave's gonna come mow my lawn. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, that
God-given
the-
rights for
yeah,
white men.
you get 3/5 of that, by
For
the way,
men
buddy.
the one nation under God thing that
wasn't, like,
didn't
in the
exist till the
50s, right?
50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pro-Zionist thing there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just didn't really make much sense what I learned in high school. Although I guess in American history, the one cool thing is the highlight of that year for school was we watched The Patriot. If you could get your parents to sign a slip, so got to watch Mel Gibson just absolutely demolish somebody with an axe. It's great. Yeah.
Do you guys like the movie Oppenheimer?
It was great. It was a great movie.
Wars and
I love that movie.
I like it.
Every time I think of war, I just think
I've
of that
become
movie.
death.
Yeah.
And that guy's aura.
I
You know what's
am-
crazy is I had a
Guy's aura.
biology professor at UCO, and his grandpa was one of the scientists that helped with the Manhattan Project.
Damn.
This dude was the coolest professor ever because he was super funny and like
Did his
very
wife sleep with
smart. Dude.
Oppenheimer?
What?
Did his wife sleep with Oppenheimer? Dude was
Yeah.
a dog, dude.
Dude, he slept with like so many
Dude,
people.
yeah.
like,
I mean, I
I
would
remember
too if
one
I
of
was
the- one of the
alone up half the
scenes-
world.
One of the scenes was like, that like this dude's
It was
wife
like the
killed
very
himself.
end, yeah.
It was like, did he find out that she was cheating on you, or like that she was cheating on him? It's like, no, he never did.
yeah, it's like what the
he
fuck?
just killed himself.
And he was whole married with and
Yeah.
had kids at that time.
No, Florence
too, in the
Pugh is one of my
film.
favorite actors too, so I wasn't really complaining.
He's just fucking everybody's wives, dude.
Bro was a dog.
Man, it was
He's writing out equations as he's doing it too. like, fuck.
just blows up.
You know, there's where they did the testing. There's actually a bar in Vegas on. Gosh, is it off of Fremont? No, it's not off of Fremont, but it's close. And I forget what it's called, but the whole thing is like nuke themed because they have a deck.
This
And
is
it's
what?
This is a bar in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember the name?
No, but
Nuke theme is kind of crazy.
yeah, it's like the whole theme is like nukes because they used to sit and watch the test from the deck and like sit, drink, hang out, and
Oh,
watch
dang.
the testing.
That's pretty cool.
That is actually insane.
So that bar's like super old. It's been there for a long time, but yeah, I want to say it.
You're
the
just
name had
drinking and the
something to do
little
with the
radiation
blast.
starts burning you up.
Yeah.
That's one thing. When I went to Vegas for the first time, it was just crazy just to see like it was the whole city and then just nothing.
Yeah,
all
just
around.
desert.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, there is a little pocket of like forests. They call it the hidden forest, and up in the mountains. And if you like hike up in there, all of a sudden you feel like you're in a completely different world because you
Yeah.
end up in like this pine tree forest. What in the world? There's like a little cabin out there that we had to dip in because it got
Nether
so
portal.
cold. But yeah, we did some cold weather training up there. Went out, hiked out, and then got tried to like use all our camping gear and stuff, our cold weather things, just to learn more about our equipment. And then it snowed and got super cold, and I had to tap out and go in the little cabin there. I learned that sleeping bags have sizes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you need to have the right size. So I'd zip it up, and I lay back, and it just. Oh man! So all night I wake up and it's busted open. I'm like,
Freezing to death.
I finally like stayed still enough to get warm, and then I just fall asleep and kind of move something. I wake up freezing cold again.
We gotta take a ownership to Vegas
Yeah,
and then come back with more money.
we're gonna go. If we go to Vegas, it's
Putting all of
El
our
Cortez.
gym,
That's the
all our
best
gym money
place.
on black.
I will not gamble anywhere else but El Cortez.
This guy's got the
El
look,
Cortez,
dude.
huh?
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Well, I learned how to count cards while I was in Vegas. So
Well, there you go.
you just need more money than I had to really make money doing it. I remember I spent 10 hours one day in a casino just grinding at counting cards. And I came home, I was so exhausted. I reeked of cigarettes, and I was like, man, how much did I make? And I counted it up. And I made like $100 or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that ain't worth it.
Yeah.
That is not worth it. So yeah, you can make money counting cards, but you gotta be good at it.
Yep.
And you gotta like pay attention, not drink, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, play somewhere where you're not going to get caught.
Yeah, you gotta be good enough to not get caught,
Yeah.
not just to be able to do it.
I like the roulette table a lot at the casino. It's the only time
Yeah.
I've won money though is the roulette table.
Yeah, roulette would be fun to all just go play. Or I never played it, but craps always seemed like a good time.
See, I don't know enough either about that to
Yeah,
like get
I'm not
into
too familiar
it.
with it.
I would be down to go, all 4 of us or something. That'd actually
That'd
be a
be
lot of
fun,
fun.
Yeah,
Just
we'd
fuck
have to go-
around.
Well, we can go to the all-you-can-eat sushi
Yeah,
place
Umami.
there, too.
Oh yeah, the buffet there.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
could show you guys a thing or two. They got great Hawaiian food out there, and
Oh,
there's a
really?
place called Poke Express. Probably my favorite spot to get food.
Dude, the
in
Guy
the US.
Fieri's barbecue place there was probably the best barbecue I've had in a long time. Dude.
Really?
It was so good.
The
surprised.
food in Vegas is just insane. I argue that it's the #1 culinary city in the U.S., and I think some critics would agree.
Yeah, they have dude, so many Gordon Ramsay restaurants there. They're opening a Luke Combs restaurant, and then
Yeah.
so many Guy Fieri's like places. Just
See, I feel like he
stacked,
always
dude.
does weird shit with his food though. That's why I don't know if he'd be great. Like
Gordon
adding like
Ramsay?
no, Guy Fieri.
Oh.
He added
Well,
like peanut butter randomly and like all kinds of weird
Oh,
shit. to
well, I
his
just got
food.
like it was just a regular barbecue stuff. There's some kind of crazy stuff, like a lot of mac and cheese meals, but it's pretty fire. Speaking of food, I'm starving.
Yeah, but so yeah, sounds like we need to end this episode and go celebrate Colin's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Colin.
He's
25,
75.
not
He's
30, to
75.
Everyone who thinks I'm 30.
He's 75 today,
Trace.
guys.
Yeah, Trace was like.
Trace can't believe
He's
you're
actually the
25.
youngest
Yeah.
brew house
I,
owner.
I thought Trace was like 28.
Yeah, he's actually younger. He's like 23, 4?
No, he's 24. He's probably told me he's gonna be 25 this year.
Oh, okay, so he's about to be 25.
Hayden
Yeah.
would thought it was crazy that I'm only a month older than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody thinks you're older, and I'm the youngest for some reason. Even though I think
I was like, Kim's
Claudio's
like,
the
you're the
oldest,
shortest.
probably.
and then
Yeah.
you, and then Spencer, and then me.
Yeah.
Is Spencer? Are you Are you 2000 as well, right? Or are you 1999?
I'm 99.
Oh,
Okay, so
you're 2000,
he's
right?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's a little bit older. So it goes you, me, Spencer, Claudio.
Yeah.
Old
Claudio's
ass,
old.
I was
yeah.
born in the 90s.
I'm pushing 50, bro. Pushing 50,
Him
bro.
and-
Something.
You're pushing 40.
I get to claim the 90s by like a month, so.
I was almost the 90s kid. I was January.
Didn't come out early enough.
Nope.
You
No.
just cooked a little longer.
That's
Didn't really
right.
help for your height, though.
No, it didn't. Fuck me.
Should have stayed in
January.
until February.
Should have came out in December. Maybe it would have been taller. I don't know. Just
Imagine
my
being
sh- I got-
imagine being born post 9/11, dude. Actually
That's,
crazy.
that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it's kind of wild
Yeah.
to me. I wouldn't let that happen if I was.
Dude, when I worked with little kids, and they were like, I asked one of them how old they are, and like, or where they were born, when they were born. One kid told me 2018, and I just sat
Bro,
there staring at him.
That's fucking
Foster
wild.
was born in like 2010.
That's
Wait.
crazy.
Ian Foster? Wait, who?
No.
No, oh, you're talking about Harper.
Harper, yeah.
Harper.
Oh, Harper.
Harper was born. in,
Yeah,
like,
Harper's
2010, bro.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude.
Dude,
Because
he's
he's
16.
16
That's
now.
He was
Yeah.
born. He's same age as Halo Reach.
yeah.
I was like, fucking hell, dude. I was 10 years old when he was born. I was like, he's so strong, too, for how young he
You
is.
just brought back so many good feelings when you said Halo Reach.
Like that Xbox is older than Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
That's fucking wild.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
I remember Dylan posted a video and it had like a Black Ops 1 theme on it. I was like, you were 3 when that game came out, buddy. He's probably no. I don't think he's ever played
It's
it
just
either.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's just the nostalgia
No,
for
no.
him.
Speaking
No,
of
because
games,
we were in here playing. I was playing Black Ops 1. Dylan
He's got
was in.
FOMO with
He's
it,
like,
that's
oh,
why.
is this Black Ops 2? I was like, no. It's Black Ops 1.
He's got
No.
FOMO, dude. He misses out. He wants to be in on it.
Yeah.
we should definitely rip some games tonight, though. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't played.
We need to
I still haven't
stream.
even played
Battlefield.
Marathon with you,
We
Claudia.
need to
I know.
stream us
Sorry.
gaming.
I want to play.
That'll be
do need to
that
stream.
should be
A
an
Minecraft
episode
server
idea.
would be sick.
Oh, we-
Honestly,
one of the
a
podcasts
brew
is
house
just us playing
Minecraft
it.
server
Yeah.
would be sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like face cam.
We should definitely do a podcast episode.
We have
where
we have
we're streaming a game.
yeah. We just have a
talking.
YouTube channel we make for that.
We just
become
have face
esports.
cams on and we're just playing.
That'd actually be fucking fun as hell.
Spencer slams controller. You stupid.
No, you'll just hear like my neighbors get in a fight. No, you just see me on the listening through the
The
wall.
the wall banging.
I just see a
I do
tornado
that
pick your
sometimes.
house
I'm
up.
not gonna lie. I'll be sitting there and I just hear all on the other side. Like, set down my stuff.
Get your
run over there,
popcorn.
Like, yeah, I sit there with my head pressed against the wall.
I told you, stupid.
The last fight they had, he was yelling. So she was like getting on there, and she was like, "All you care about is weed." He's like, "What are you talking about? All I care about is eating. You don't know nothing."
What?
They're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna talk crap on the landlord, which is you, and they're like, yeah, stupid landlord, and you're gonna be like Iron Man and right through the wall, grab him,
Pull him
rip
through.
in.
Yeah, I've done a good job of tricking people so far. It's like where people, I mean, it's not a lie. I am my own property manager, and that's just kind of what I lead with. Is that I'm property manager for the company. I don't say anything about me also being an owner or anything.
That's fair. I
So-
wouldn't either, especially live right next to you. Like,
Yeah. I always say they. I'll be like, yeah, you know, they're gonna want some this and that.
Dang, that's
So-
crazy.
that's smart.
I'll do that to people here if they don't know I'm one of the owners, like yet. And they're like, "Hey, when are they gonna get?" Like, I was like, "Yeah, I think they're talking about it. Probably
I
not.
think they're thinking about it. You know, might
They
do
said
it.
you're banned,
Uh-uh.
actually.
So I heard the owner doesn't like you.
Yeah, thinks you're fat and gay.
Well,
Oh, I love the
one of them, yeah.
mysterious. Yeah.
I don't think Spencer's the real owner.
No, what's funny is like it still is kind of that way. There's people who don't really know me, and I have that like kind of mysterious aura for some people.
Yeah,
where
yeah, I
they're,
know. Sometimes you're sitting in here, they just come in here, just walk out
Yeah,
immediately.
right. Like that's my favorite. Is sitting
Yeah,
there
well,
and
like,
seeing
first of all, why
people
even
like,
peeking
crap.
in here? Yeah.
Yeah, why would you come in here and peek anyway? It's like that's why. Why are you being weird?
It's so weird that happens. Or people will come in and out like while everyone's here, and they'll come from like talking to you guys or something, and they hop in the office and they're like. And they like get quiet real
Yeah,
quick, and
yeah.
I'm just like, I'll be sitting in the dark, just look up, like, spin the
The
chair
owner's
around.
crazy, bro.
I can't be in here. his aura's too much.
They're like, oh no, it's the main guy. That's what they're-
Yeah.
I wonder if people have thought that if I'm like the dad of the owner group because
They all think you're a lot older,
Me.
yeah.
Yeah, they think I'm older. They think I'm scary. I don't talk much to a lot of people, so
They only hear you around Matt talking about real estate.
yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
And then you have
Orange.
your special ops client now, and you're just like, yeah, I'm talking about EOD stuff probably. And people are just like, dude, what is
that
this?
guy? He was too sore to come in for our Friday session, and then he canceled today too.
Oh no.
So I wrecked him too bad.
Yeah,
For a second, I thought I was screwed on Friday because, well, not screwed, but I wasn't going to have anybody because both Matt and the other client texted me at the same time. And we're like, I start reading the like first little bit on the phone. You know, when you see the notification, both of them were leading with, "Hey man, like I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in. I've been having these issues." And I'm like, did I hurt them both? And then I was like, oh no, we're good. But yeah, he was so sore from the leg day. He told me like legitimately couldn't walk correctly. So
Yeah, my client Darren canceled yesterday morning.
'Cause he
We were
was so
supposed to come
sore.
at 8, and I'm like trying to push him on compound lifts again. Bro, he was dying, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully I don't kill this guy too much next week. But I did tell him, I was like, unfortunately, it's kind of, if that happens, it's almost unavoidable. Like, I can't lessen this at the pace we're trying to go. So I was like, we'll work through it. But as long as there's no sharp pains near any joints or anything
Do
like
you have
that.
him, like,
I
eating
can work
pretty
with
well?
my soreness. Yeah, I've kind of been cleaning up the diet and everything. We're working on that. We're new.
I was
It's
about to
gonna
say, is
take
this
a
the first
minute.
time he's worked out in a while too?
Yeah, since high
yeah.
school sports, really.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna
yeah.
need like at least a couple weeks, maybe 3, before
Yeah.
he's not sore anymore.
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
If
I
you keep amping it
up.
up, it's like he's never gonna. It's gonna get worse.
Well, that's
I mean-
the problem at the with what he's trying to do. It's
Yeah.
it's like, man, I can't avoid not beating you up because I kind of have to in a way. But I thought about that too. I was like,
But it's
there were
one of
some
those-
days where I was pretty beat. Maybe not as sore as he was from like the workouts, the DOMs, and all that. But I just physically exhausted, a little bit sore. Some things hurt, feeling like I just can't eat or drink enough, and then there was still crap I had to go do. So
Yeah, but it's gonna be one of those things where he just like looks back and he's like, "Thank goodness I did that."
yeah,
So I can be prepared.
yeah. I know I can get him because he's pretty much like a starting point zero type of client for what he's trying to do, and I'm very confident that I can get him where he needs to go. Just the big question for doing any kind of like special operations prep type stuff is going to be like, can you get yourself there?
That was like when I first started working with Darren, because he was like absolute 0 point of exercise.
Yeah.
And he works like he's a cybersecurity, so he just works.
He's
like
just
an
sitting at
office
his
job.
desk always.
It's
Yeah.
just like the computer, and he wanted to max out because he's in the Army. He's like a sergeant, and he wanted to max out the ACFT scores.
Oh, okay.
And he was at like he at first he would just do the bare minimum just to pass and be done because it's kind of easy. But now like he wanted to max them out, which means he needed to get a 350 deadlift for 3 or 340 for 3 on the trap bar. He had to run 2 miles a certain time, 50 or he has to get like 50 hand release push-ups, hold a plank for a certain amount of time, throw a med ball, and run with a sled at a certain point. Just do all this stuff. And then dude, it was at the point, like, thankfully he was like, he's done like his military experience, he's done boot camp and stuff. He'd push himself and he would be like on the ground, like crawling and stuff. And I'd be like, we got to keep going. And I think his program's pretty rough. Like, his cardio was rough, pushing the weight, everything like that. And then he did good. He scored like 90s and 100s on all the scores.
Hell yeah.
And then, yeah. And so when we hit that, he he went from 230 to 208, put on more muscle, and was killing it, dude. And now I have him back on like more compound program again, and now he's just getting wrecked again.
See, that's sick though. That's really cool with all of your clients. Like I sometimes I wish I had in-person clients more.
You should get at least one.
I've tried sometimes. It's a lot more difficult than I realized it would be because people just aren't able to really commit a whole lot because they just don't want to make changes.
Yep.
It's like I've tried, even at like my job, like there's tons of people in there that don't work out or like they get inspired by me like working out, whatever. I'm like, you guys should come check out the gym, whatever. I could help train you. And it's just hard for them to commit to it because they're lazy.
They gotta have something
like
they have to have something making them with like, oh, I really need to do this.
Yeah.
Like if it's like a medical thing or they're just really hitting a bad
it's just
part.
laziness on their part, really. Like they make excuses on it or whatever else, and they'll go work out every once in a while, and then that's it.
I'm thinking about doing a new like method of finding clients by doing like you pay for 3 months like total, and if we don't hit like realistic goals by then, or you kind of feel like you're satisfied, and if you're not, you get your money back.
Oh, that's fair
You
though.
know what I was thinking of doing
Mm-hmm.
was setting up on my trainer eyes, and then having like if they were going to come in, is they have to meet so many checkpoints or like log so many things. Like they have to log their food to like 80% compliance. They have to show up to all the workouts with unless there was a reasonable excuse, obviously. They have to and they have to meet all these certain metrics, and then they get their money back. So if they do everything, they can get their money back, and then of course maybe they'll want to continue working with you.
Yeah.
But it's like if they fail that, then they don't.
Or it could be like you get all your money back, or you can put
it as
you put more in. You leave it to keep training.
Yeah. You basically can use it as a credit to like across a certain amount of time. Yeah.
That's where it's hard too. Like powerlifting. Like I have 3 clients right now. Like at one point I had 10.
Yeah.
But it's so easy for people to fall out of love with powerlifting. It's repetitive. People get bored of repetitiveness and they want changes and all that. So it's like I would love to coach more powerlifting people. It's like I have clients who are successful. Or I've had nobody like everybody's progressed that I've always coached. But it always seems like they just fall out of it or lose interest or anything like that.
You should try to find like a newbie.
Yeah.
That's always fun because you get to like teach
too.
from base 1 and be like.
You try to find newbies that aren't in college.
Yeah. I need to do more OEPL with the kids again.
Ones that have money,
Or
or kids with parents.
Also, like once they leave college and they get hit with like real life, they realize they don't want to powerlift or they can't powerlift.
That's what happens most of the time.
I'm
I
sure
mean,
you
I have
find
two
some
people
high
in
school
college.
kid who-
Marshall's the only client I have now that's out of college.
Yeah.
So it's
But I think you'd probably love being like, you just change this whole person's form.
it is
structure,
awesome
you
to see that. Like even them, like Marshall. Whenever I started with him, like everything's changed with him too.
sumo from a block.
I mean, well, I thought about doing sumo a little bit. Yeah, that was crazy. Whenever we started, he did not listen to my programming at all. I'm like, why did you do sumo? I was like, I thought it was like, no, listen to what I gave you. What you're supposed to be doing.
You
Give the
start giving
programming.
spankings or
I mean, like, you're paying me. It's like, why would you change something and pay me money? It's like, I'm your coach. If you don't like it, we can talk about it and make changes there. But it's like, you're paying me money to make you a program to coach you on it. Why make changes yourself if you don't want to be coached? It just doesn't make sense.
It's
But-
funny. I have clients that like I'll put in their profiles and everything to log certain stats. If they're online clients, put in pictures. But, like I have one online client who's never uploaded a picture into it. He does upload his weights, so I can see that, and then we communicate. And he lets me know that he's making progress. Or
he says
whatever
like
else is going
170. He takes a picture and he's just like,
Yeah.
on. But
1 foot on the scale.
yeah, I've never seen the dude. So
Wow. Well,
I'm like, all right, man. But he's been making tremendous progress over. I've had him for a long time now. Really since I kind of started things up with the online stuff, and yeah, he's been one of my best clients. But that's one of the things he doesn't log. But I tell everybody, I'm like, there's all that in there. The more information you can give me, the better.
yeah,
And
it's
so
just
better
the more
you are.
you'll
Like,
get out of it, too.
I'm like, if you're not logging your meals, I can't help you with your diet. Like I'll give you a sample meal plan. I can give you a grocery list. I can give you your macros, all that. But unless you're logging the food that you eat, then I have no way of knowing. So it's like I can't really help you there unless you're tracking it. And you can't even help yourself in a lot of these areas unless you're tracking it. So, it's just really comes up to like whatever, I guess, how much they want to put in. And if they're not gonna put in a lot for me to help them, then they probably don't really want the help anyways. They just liked the idea of it.
Yeah, they just
So.
like the idea of being in shape
Yeah.
and everything like that. It's just doing it is where a lot of these guys just fall off.
That's why majority of people who come to me about bodybuilding coaching don't end up doing bodybuilding. So once I start telling them, oh yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to start working out, we'll ramp your sets up until you're pretty much hitting, 2-3 sets to failure on every exercise. And they're like, what the heck?
Failure?
I'm
and
like,
then they hit you with like, what, screw all that. How do I get growth hormone?
Yeah,
well,
how
the
do I get
best
these
thing
drugs?
that I said to the guy was like, oh, we're going to have to do the food and all that, like log in the diet. He's like, I'm not going to track my food. And I'm like, all right, well, then you're never going to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah, it's like that's literally a whole part of bodybuilding.
I was like, that's the most important
Yeah.
thing when it comes to this is tracking your food. So I was like, well, then I can't help you. If you're not, when it comes to bodybuilding specifically, if you're not going to do those things, then I can't help you.
That's also something else too. It's like an athlete and as a coach, it's like you're responsible to communicate back and forth on things. It's like if you don't agree with it, you can communicate it, or just you don't do anything at all. It's like, how are you helping your coach learn what's good for you and whatever else? It's so crazy to me how some people are like that and won't give you the information.
Yeah.
Even though they're paying you. It's like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You think people want to get their money's worth out of things, but sometimes they just
You'd be
don't care.
surprised, dude.
I have one that she was just like, every time I'd kind of ask for do a check-in with her and everything, she's like, no, everything's good, really enjoying it. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm like kind of guessing. I guessed with her for a long time on how things were going. Because then she's like uncomfortable logging her weights for her weight for a good period of time. So I really didn't have any clue what was going on with her, other than that she was like, no, everything's fine. I'm doing great. Thanks for everything you do. And I'm like, at this point,
You know
I'm really
nothing.
just putting like workout plans in
Yeah,
for
you're
you
just
week to
uploading
week.
it in
You
there.
finally get a picture and it's just Gorlok the Destroyer.
I mean, it kind of felt like I was just doing like programming, kind of.
Yeah, you're
Without
not
even
being an actual
knowing
coach.
how the program's going. Just kind of guessing.
You're just upping the weight every once in a while, and then
I'm like, well, if everything's going good, this is the adjustment I'd make.
That's kind of like
so.
it's kind of like one of my clients. I'll do like in person every now and then with her, but usually it's like I just have the exercise. I have a certain weight for her to hit on everything, and I'll increase a little bit, change the reps sometimes, and then after about 4 weeks or 3 weeks, I'll like change the split up just a little bit, and just get like verbal feedback from her, and it's usually like fine because she's not doing anything too specific. It's just kind of like getting a little bit stronger compounds and just trying to get healthier. So it's like makes sense. But if everything's going good, it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, they have to be a super crazy program too for that, depending on their goals, I'm sure, and whatever else. So as long as they're enjoying it and want to keep doing it, that's what matters.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, you're exercising and you're bettering yourself. But so to all the people who can't win a local meet, you're exercising, you're killing it.
I mean, at least you're doing a competition too. I think that's really cool. There's so many people that will not sign up for a competition because they want to hit a certain amount of weight. They want to do whatever.
Like, I need to be. Dude, every time I try to get someone in this gym, they're like, "I'm not going to brew house and I can bench a little bit."
Yeah.
It's like you don't need a.
There's no qualifications. You don't have to come in here bench 225 to show up in the gym. Yeah. You can bench 225 eventually if you just come and work out here. You just have to work out. Just do it. Yeah. Like.
I always tell him, I'll make up a lie and be like, dude, there's this one dude, he's like 120 pounds, barely lifts anything, and loves this place, dude. He works out all the time.
Well, I mean, okay. You know what's funny? There are some people here that are like that. There's a guy who was a part of OEPL that I met recently. His name's like Blake, but he's like was a part before you even were there, Claudio, like 2018, 2019. I think he had like anyway. It just like he's not a very big guy, but he still comes here, works out, and like it's really cool to see that too, because it's like he's not embarrassed or nervous to come in here knowing there's guys that are stronger than him, whatever. It's like everybody should understand that's how it should be in a gym anyway. Yeah. Like our gym is not like you have to be all big and strong to work out here. Of course, it's a strength gym. Doesn't mean you have to be super strong to come in here.
Our logo guy, Mr. Sex, who he makes cool ass logos and just likes the vibes here.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like some people come in here too and like just like the people, and that's another reason why I like this gym too.
Some of our bars are lighter than what you'll find in a commercial gym. They don't have 35-pound bars.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 Bella bars, so for women. And you go to any other gym, they just have American barbells.
Yeah,
those trash
Olympic bars that are garbage.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Is like we have a lot nicer equipment than most of these commercial gyms or whatever else, and you won't have to wait lines for fucking 5 hours to get on pieces of equipment. Everybody's super nice and let you work in with them, and there's so many nice benefits. That's why when we
get the new T-bar, we don't even need to we can just sell the other one. We don't need to, because people either work in or, it's pretty much like they don't need to wait or
There's also so many other variations of rows you could be doing, different, like, there's so many we have here. Yeah. Seated, chest-supported row here.
It's if you know how to work out, if you know how to exercise and hit certain muscles, you don't need like the specific machine or this super expensive machine. Like you could do whatever you want with like a cable, to be honest.
We're very spoiled here. I will say that. Like I'm very spoiled for a lot of stuff that we have here.
Yeah, bodybuilding is not hard here. People are like, "Oh, how you get bodybuild if you don't have machines?" I'm like,
we have a lot of
machines to bodybuild, but
we do we have anything for legs too.
Yeah, like literally everything now. Especially with the pendulum now, we have literally everything you could want for a leg day here.
It's like chest. It's like chest press. You do some flies, dumbbells. Like that's pretty much it. Barbell, like back, everything for back. Like we have everything. We have anything you can do.
Except for
you don't got a lat raise machine though. It's like
you don't need that. Just grab a dumbbell and cables. Yeah. It's like there's better options than a machine for lat specifically. Also,
it's like you want a cool ass community with just a sick looking gym. Not too busy, too much. It's like let's go.
Yeah, that's one of the things I told my new client when he came in. He was like, we're talking about the special operations stuff and where we're going to train and everything. And I was like, I could take you to other places, I guess, if we really needed to. But I was like, as far as environment goes, being in this gym, there is no better place for doing what you're going to do. And I was like pointing out, I was like, that guy over there, world's strongest man, that guy over there, #1 powerlifter, sub-junior powerlifter in the world. You're around really impressive people who are doing things at the top of the level of your sport, and you're trying to go get into the top level of the military. And so just being around these people, they all have similar mindsets, and it's really a community where people push each other. They understand that you're coming in to like work hard. I was like, some of the stuff that we're going to be doing in this gym, we can't do anywhere else. It'll be so much of a commotion.
100%.
With you like going that hard, it'll be too much of a distraction. They might not even let us do it. So no better environment to get ready for special operations than this gym. If you're going to pick a gym, I think you just can't beat here.
We need to try to get more like firefighters and cops and stuff, and
do
military
more.
guys. Like, we
Yeah,
offer them a discount anyway. It's like we need to get more of those guys.
Unfortunately,
A really
not very
good
many cool
discount now.
people work on Tinker. It's a bunch of nerds that work on Tinker.
Alan.
My
Alan. Oh, I miss Alan.
like I guess cousin-in-law works at Tinker now. He moved here from Tennessee.
Yeah.
He came here for a little bit when he was in town.
Oh,
He
yeah. I
loved
think
the gym.
Yeah.
But he's a baby, so he's too busy. But I'm trying to get him to come back here. He loved this place too. But yeah, he was telling me
It's a
he was
great
gonna try
place.
to see if he can talk to someone at Tinker about like what they do with their fitness equipment.
Yeah, that'd
when
be
when they
great.
dump it.
Yeah, because it's just going to go somewhere to
Yeah.
either some shop, or it's going to go sit in a Connex container, or
For
just out in
forever.
a field,
Mhm.
or it's going to go in the dump.
Brewhouse barbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a shame what we do with all that stuff. There's like a base, old Navy base, that they pretty much just buried out, and now it's
Oh,
like
what the
a bunch of hippies do hang out on top of it. But yeah, there's like all the stuff. They just dug huge trenches and just like pushed all the equipment and trucks and guns and everything all
Damn.
into these trenches and just filled it up. We're like, well, good enough.
Damn.
Don't know what else we're gonna do with all this junk.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's Gov Planet. If you go on there, you can buy stuff from the military. I think Gov Planet, Gov World.
Gov World.
It's like an auction site, and you can buy
That's crazy.
anything really. Yeah, you can get
I'm gonna buy an
Humvees. and-
Oshkosh truck from them.
Yeah. Well, that's how we got it. When I was doing the Wildland Fire stuff, we would get stuff from there, and because we would take like old military trucks and stuff and turn them into like water delivery vehicles for the people who were doing the wildland firefighting, like on the actual line of the fire, and we built like a whole military dozer thing to.
I'm telling you, we
It's
got to
pretty
get
cool.
a tank outside and just like put Brewhouse on it.
So we can blow up
that'd be
the
the place
hotel.
to get it is on Gov Planet.
So we can destroy the hotel next to
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Imagine the aura, like sample try. Oh, here comes Brewhouse, just
He's
freaking
pulling up in a tank.
Black walls there.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could have it where like the barrel's always pointed in the direction of black walls. You know? And it's like why is it always kind of cocked to the side like that? Oh, it's just always
It's
pointed
just a
at black
just a
wall.
backup plan. just don't worry about that.
You can figure out like the angle it needs to be.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
some
We have it
mortars set out
angled
in our yard.
perfectly.
Just some mortars.
Just symbolism.
Yeah.
Not that we're waiting until we can secure a 105 round.
Just playing Battlefield, then we pull up in the tank.
IRL rodeo.
But I guess we could probably end the episode and go eat
Yeah,
some
I'm just so
sushi.
hungry, dude.
But to end
I got
the
pee.
end the
I haven't
episode,
eaten anything all day.
Same.
We
I've
will
been
be,
fasting for this.
I had just a little bit.
whenever
to get through
we
my workout.
take the flooring out and everything, we will need some help in a community
Hayden,
effort.
you will be here to help.
um,
Braden will be here to help.
Yeah,
Hayden,
Braden Shavers
Braden.
will be there.
Chase said he'll help
Chase
a little
Grabbit
bit.
will be there.
Dylan's
Dylan's
maybe
not going to be there.
I don't think Dylan's
Yeah,
going to
not
be
a
there.
chance.
He's ever since that podcast, he just hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
He'll probably
Not
show
showing
up,
up.
but like
The one time
gonna
I saw
watch.
Dylan do like manual labor, he cut his hand like really fucking bad. So I don't think he'll do that again.
It's not optimal.
Yeah.
Labor's not optimal.
But in
You
all
just have a meat
seriousnness-
coming out of toast.
Yeah,
It's
he
hard
has
to
a
track
really big
that.
one.
Yeah, it's hard to track the calorie expenditure.
Yeah, true.
We will need help, so we'll hopefully be doing it on the weekend to get it done for the flooring when we do it. Hopefully sometime next month or June. Hoping May be ideal, but we'll announce it and everything, and we'll have pizza, please. Please help us.
We'll have pizza, please.
I'm going to
Please.
name this episode just Brain Rot Session.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's
But
what we need.
episode 17. Wow.
Dang, that's crazy. We got to do something special for 20. We have
Yeah.
Jason Caleb here.
Yes, we need to have them on. We really do. I think it'd be a funny ass episode, just goofing off, dude. It'd be so fun. But yeah,
We should try to we should just bully Jace the whole time for no reason at all. Like, would you
Just
shut
the
up
whole
for
time.
once, please? Why are you on here?
Who invited you?
Just kidding. We love Jace. All right, well, thank you guys for.
Oh.
Let's do it at the same time.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for
watching and listening to the Brew House Podcast.
The Brew House Podcast.
LLC.
Wait, should we close it out with the?
All right, bye.
See how it turns out.
Yeah.